What's up, man? What's up, guys? Oh, there we go. Turn on camera. There we go.
Gentle Curtis. None of his characters have been gentle. He himself is incredibly...
What's up, Curtis?
What's up?
Woo. Guys, this is a little weird for me. You guys are all in different positions. Fuck that. It's a dragon. Oh, man.
I mean, hey, would you honestly blame a wolf for just being like, I'm not doing that? Like,
No.
It may not be real, but I'm not doing it.
I feel like most people, like, when they see a dragon, they're like, nah.
Fuck that, it's a dragon.
Yeah. They were just like, I'm going to stay away from that. Keep my distance a little bit, you know?
You ever heard the song The Last Dragonborn?
That sounds really familiar.
So it's obviously about Skyrim, but it's actually Dragon Force made a song about Skyrim called The Last Dragonborn.
Okay, I think I heard it. Yeah, okay. Dragon Force, man. It's like every Guitar Hero kid's go-to.
Oh, yeah. You remember, what was his name? He was Dustin Lydecker. Do you remember him?
Yep.
That was like his life, Guitar Hero.
Dude, I remember I would play with him like every Sunday. Yeah, he was in our old YouTube channel, Flake and Flosh. What a nightmare. How are you guys doing, Dylan?
We're doing pretty good. We got the boys watching. To be fair, they haven't watched enough. So.
Haven't watched what?
They haven't watched the first 3 days.
Also got to try a bacon donut today.
Is it maple bacon?
Yep, bacon.
Nice.
With salted caramel on it.
Oof. Sounds like a great time to not have diabetes.
I'm the only one who can barely hear talking to Dylan.
A little bit. You guys are pretty light. I don't know if you seem like you're right next to your device, but you are a little low on the volume scale.
We got a new. Alright, did that help?
Yes.
Yeah, you're a little louder. Yep.
Okay.
All right, we're just waiting on Ruby.
Yep.
Ruby, good show.
All right, while we wait on him, why don't you guys tell me what you picked up at 5th level?
Who wants to go first?
I think I just got like a new thing where whenever I turn undead, if they're below my level, they automatically explode.
Oh, it's like a destroy undead or something, right?
Oh no, it's still my regular turn undead. It's not a new spell. It's just my turn undead has a new effect.
Oh, nice, nice. Gotta get some undead in there. Be a shame to like let that go to waste.
Alright, well.
But I have other things that I could just kill them with, you know.
What'd you get, Dylan?
Alright, so I took a 2nd Paladin level, so I now have... And I can use my Warlock pack slots for Divine Smite, as opposed to just my Paladin spell slots. It says I have to use the spell slot. It doesn't say Paladin spell slot. It just says 1 spell slot.
Okay.
Which means I can get 2 Divine Smites per short rest, or whatever else I'm doing with it.
Nice, nice.
And then I also got some Paladin spells. Went ahead and dropped Cure Wounds as a Warlock spell and picked up the Paladin spell. I now also have Favor. You know, gives me an extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit for a minute. I also gave myself Shield of Faith in case I need it. Basically, I have a whole bunch of stuff to sell small advantage either more deep, more harder. I also got purified food because even though we can find whatever we need while we're out and about, that doesn't mean it's not poison.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad thing to have.
And then I also went ahead and picked up
Ooh, I think we got Robbie coming in. What's up, boys?
Yeah, whoa. Now he's in
Yeah.
All right, I think we're all back where we normally are on my screen.
But certainly just found that out.
All right, there we go.
There you are.
Let's go.
Can you see Kurt?
Yeah, Curtis, he just walked away for a second. But we were just saying what we got picked up at 5th level.
Oh, I forgot to check to see what I've picked up.
What'd you get, Falcon? What did you get? I really don't know.
I got extra attack, so now I can fire 2 arrows a turn, or I can attack and white fang attack. And I also got another spell, but I have not decided what to take.
Nice.
Because I just found out about the spell right now.
Well, you have time. I think we're technically still in the light.
Yeah.
It's like I think we just stopped right after we killed the dragon. We have not left.
Yeah. I just got that nice XP. And Robbie, what'd you get at 5th level, if you know already?
Uncanny a dodge.
Oh, nice. Oh, man. Such a good
So that's the big thing. I don't think there's anything else like major that came with it, but it's pretty good.
I mean, like, being able to like half that damage. Whew.
Yeah.
You know, I have a rogue who's been waiting to get to 5th level so he can get uncanny dodge. He's been waiting for months.
He's going to be waiting a lot longer.
Oh, boy. I mean, it's a fun thing to use, man. On my rogue, we did like a whole encounter, and I completely forgot about it. I'm like, oh, I can just take the hits. It's all good. All right. All right, guys. So last time we left off, you guys made it to the library. You climbed all the way up to the 4th floor, and you fought. You had a bunch of encounters along the way, whether they were combat encounters or things that were testing your mind that you guys kind of blew straight through. And you were able to slay the dragon, where up on the 4th floor, you guys were a little bit more calm and chill. You were able to relax and pick out some more books that you wanted to. And you got the book that you came for, Planar Plants. After you found the book, you also picked up an extra book, the Book of Blood, which was the book that the dragon was kind of swirling around, where if you are able to get someone's blood and you put it in between the book and you close it, that person's autobiography starts to become written on the page. But it's only, you guys figured out that it's only what they know about themselves. Like if they don't know who their parents are, the book won't know either. So it won't reveal anything that they don't know about themselves. And after you did that,
It reveals something they have forgotten that technically wouldn't know.
I don't know, because I feel like if they don't know it, then the book wouldn't know it either. You know?
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah. So it's only what they really do know. But if you like do the same thing later and they remember that, then the book will have updated. Yeah. And it only stays on the book for about an hour before it disappears. And I think you guys just put Robert's blood in it, right? And you notice that the book was about halfway full. I mean, less than half, probably, but which you don't know what that means yet, but you're interpreting like, oh, maybe, the book ends when the book is full and that's the end of your life, yada, yada, yada. You don't really know yet. And then behind the altar where the book was, there was a bookcase that slid over and revealed a staircase leading downwards. What do you guys do?
Go down the stairs, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, we already looted.
Well, before that, I say, Robert, don't scare the shit out of me like that again. When we get a magic item, do not pour your blood in it, all right?
Well, look, you won't let me eat them. You won't let me put my blood in them. What am I supposed to do, Bob?
Well, first we need to figure out what it is, just in case, you don't want to get cursed by accident, so it's probably better to just wait until we know what it does.
Hey, look, are you going to curse me?
On the
I'm going to curse you. You just wait.
The front page says probably not.
Good enough for me. I like them odds.
All right, you guys make your way downstairs where you get to a dead end. And suddenly, as soon as the four of you guys get down to the very bottom, you see the wall in front of you starts to move, and it reveals itself to be another bookcase. And you guys are on, not the front of the library, but at the very back of it, in what seems to be a secret passage that leads all the way upstairs. And you make your way towards the front where you guys see Tammy. And she winks at Anne, and she says, "Did you get those pictures I left?"
Oh, of course.
Well, you hold on to them tight. And she winks at you.
Oh, I will.
All right, and you guys make your way out. Okay. So as you make your way outside of the library, you again see that it's dark out. Which, for you guys, it's still kind of, afternoonish, maybe late afternoon. You spent a few hours in the library, and it doesn't make sense for it to be dark. So you guys find that just a little weird. And you take a few steps down the front entrance of the library. You're on the ground level, and you again see this shimmering field about 30 feet in front of the entrance to the library. And you guys approach it. What do you do?
I mean, I just walk right through it. Work last.
Yeah, we go through.
All right. So the the 5 of you guys with White Fang, you step on through, and you again find yourselves in that similar white space as when you entered. And last time you guys entered, the space you guys were in was quickly moving past you as if you were being projected forward, but it's not doing that this time. This time, it's perfectly still. You're able to see that the space that you're in is almost completely bright white. One thing that's different for you guys this time is that surrounding you, you guys see a bunch of doors. All of these doors look different from one another. None of them match or look similar in any kind of way. You try to move forward towards one of these doors, but as you walk, you don't seem to actually be moving, even though you're actually able to walk this time. All the doors are closed, but every few seconds, one of the doors opens for a little bit, only for a few seconds at a time, and then it closes, and then another one opens. Off in the distance, you guys see a figure moving around, a humanoid figure. What do you do?
Let me just pull out my eyes of the egg.
What do you do? Why don't you guys give me a perception check?
Can you hear us?
Yeah. All right, so why don't you guys give me a perception check?
Where are my dice? Upstairs.
Yeah, 6.
6, okay.
21.
21, okay.
23. Natural 20 plus 3.
Oh, nat 20, okay.
Nice.
10.
10, okay. So Xardaar and Anne, you guys are just like shocked that this room looks so different. You don't notice anything. Robert, you notice that the figure in the distance, it looks a lot like Thamir. And you notice that he is walking around and he doesn't seem to be aware of his location or anything. Like, he seems like he's just moving and, like, minding his own business. One thing that you also find weird is that you see a potted plant that is just floating beside him. So there's a plant just floating.
That does look like.
Yeah. Now, you say that, and he doesn't notice you. Like, you don't exist to him. Pi, you also notice this, but you rolled a nat 20, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You notice Thamir, and you're like, that's weird. and you turn around to kind of take a look, and you notice that there is a door. It's not level with you. It's about 20 feet higher from you, and it's open, and you see a red-robed figure, and he's looking at you. And he notices you looking at him, and he seems a little startled, and he jumps through the door and closes it.
Does the door look different? Or are all the doors identical?
No, they all look completely different.
Okay. With my keen mind, I'm gonna get a really good look at that door, and I'm not gonna forget it for the next month.
All right.
And I'll tell the guys, hey, I guess, hey, did you see that yellow robe? Not yellow, red. That red robe man up there.
I ain't seen that. I was too busy looking at Samuel.
Yeah, they didn't notice it. But remember, Xardaar and Anne, you guys didn't notice Thammior. You were like, wow, there's a lot of doors here. That's weird.
But because of our telepathic link, we know about Thammior.
True. So you did notice Thammior in that sense. You were like, whoa, that's weird. He noticed him, so I noticed him too. And then, let's see. All right. Now, as you guys are in this space, all these doors are wait, I think we lost Robbie.
Yeah, he said he has to reconnect.
Oh, okay. Let's wait till he gets back real quick.
I was like, Curtis is frozen for us. I can hear him. Like, it's not good.
Wait, Curtis is frozen for you guys?
Yeah.
I can see everybody fine.
Yeah, I actually see Curtis this time, and he's not, super choppy.
I'm using a different computer this time.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can see Robbie right now?
No, Robbie.
I mean, you said you can see everybody.
Well, everybody who's still logged on.
Shoot. Got chocolate on my shirt.
What did you just do, Vinny?
I can see Paladin, man.
I made some sugar, some keto Buckeyes, and I got some chocolate on my shirt. Ruby, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
My computer's restarted.
Gotcha. So here's what you see. So after you notice this red robe, and he closes the door, all of these doors suddenly, they were kind of still, kind of floating nonchalantly. After he closes the door, they all start just moving and shifting suddenly, almost like they're on a conveyor belt moving. And then one door stops in front of Anne and opens up. What do you do?
Well, what's in it?
Everybody's still with me?
Yes, Anne, this looks like the door to the house that you grew up in.
Say that again?
This looks like the door of the house that you grew up in.
I just kind of look around hesitantly and I say, well, boys, we going in? As I reach for the door and go ahead and
Show. All right, so
I mean, will
check
we be
this
able to get back?
He was splitting this in half.
Well, it's the only open door in front of you.
yeah, I go ahead and step
Sure.
through.
Yeah.
All right, you guys step on through the door, and as soon as the five of you guys step through, the door closes behind you. And it's because you guys have this connected consciousness, except for Pi, you instantly know that you're in Anne's childhood home. And you see Anne, and he's a little boy. He's little. He's about a year old. You don't really know anything, or you're seeing things through his perspective, kind of. And you see a woman standing at the. There's a door at the end of the room that you guys are in, and you see a woman and a man talking. And I guess because he's a baby, he doesn't understand what they're saying, so that you see them communicating and moving their mouths, but the words make no sense to you. And because you were
like
there,
Sims.
yeah, kind of like Sims, yes. And you instantly know, oh, that's my mom. She's talking to some guy. This guy has his back towards you, and you can't tell. He's about the same height as your mom, maybe an inch or two shorter. One thing that you do notice is on his right hand, he's missing his pinky. So he only has 4 fingers on his right hand. And they start...
Is he your father?
What was that?
Nothing going.
So you see them communicating, and then things get a little heated. And then this man walks out the front door and slams it. And as he slams it, the door behind you opens back up, and you guys are in this white space again.
Hey, Ann, okay. I forgot how hot your mom used to be.
That's your aunt.
Yeah. There was a song about her I remember you guys would sing called Annie's Mom.
Not you.
She's got it going on.
R.I.P.
Yeah, she's married into the family. She's the human part of him. Like, we're related on the elf side.
I think she's a half elf too. Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah,
matter.
she's half elf.
Yeah.
Well, then both his parents would have to be half elf. And even then, they still have like a 25% chance of spitting out a whole human or a whole elf.
Yeah, I mean, he got lucky, maybe. All right.
Hey.
So you guys are back in this white space, and all of these doors are suddenly swirling around you. And it's very different than the first time you guys were in here. And they swirl around you a good number of times before they finally start slowing down. And then one of them slowly creeps in front of you and opens up. And as this door opens up, it's not the same one that you guys went into before. You see what looks like the forest that you guys were in earlier, before you went into the library.
Okay.
Well, that's weird. I'm going through.
All right, do the 4 of you guys go through there?
Yep.
All right. All right, so the 4 of you guys step on through, and just like earlier, instead of just stepping through this door and appearing back in the same place that you were in, you kind of cross through. As you guys cross through this white space into the forest space, you guys have a vision. And guys, I apologize if this isn't super descriptive. I tried to write this kind of like you were literally having a vision. Like one thing was melting and blending into the next. Okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy and paste this vision that you guys have and paste it through. But I'm also going to just read it out loud. Okay? All right, so suddenly the door that looks very similar to the entrance of the Salty Seaman appears in front of you. As you step on through the door, your surrounding completely changes. Everything goes black. A green dragon appears. It looks directly at you, and it blows its poisonous breath at you. And this is where it gets a little mind-bendy. Its breath flies up and turns into many pink and yellow lights before turning into the gleam from a gem on a scepter with dark gray hands on it. A black flag displaying a spiral symbol suddenly covers the hands. The flag zooms out, showing that it's attached to a ship sailing in a black, murky water. The sun rises quickly in the horizon before setting, turning everything black again. The black turns into the many reflective eyes of a giant spider. A shackled hand appears to be holding the spider, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It zooms out to a large gray-skinned figure holding the spider in one of its hand and what appears to be the sun in the other hand. The other hand doesn't have shackles. The figure put its hands together and claps. You literally feel the shockwave of this shaking you to your core. After the shock dissipates, the blackness surrounds you. The blackness surrounding you turns into a warm red. The brightness and the heat intensifies, and you see an enormous tree covered in a bright green moss with a hole in the center of the tree on fire. You see 4 bodies hanging from the tree as a hand comes out from the ground and grabs the tree and uproots it before it all fades away, and you find yourselves back in the forest just outside of the library.
Huh.
Guys, I don't think sharing coffee.
So this is not like a mental thing. You all experience that.
Xardaar, was that your bad dream?
I don't think so.
And it's just us out here, right?
Yep.
I don't think it was my wet dreams, so, there's that.
Yeah. This was not, you guys were not asleep. This was not a dream. It was like a straight up vision, but not a vision, you actually experienced it.
Okay, so we can still see the library. We're still in that, and not that.
No. You haven't seen.
Outside of-
You haven't seen the library since you stepped into the white space.
Okay, so we're back in what we started.
Yeah, you're like in the forest, and behind you is that shimmering field.
Okay. Said outside the library, so I thought I dropped it.
Gotcha. Yeah, so earlier you weren't able to see the library through the field because it's like you crossed through a different plane or something.
Gotcha. All right, I guess we go back.
Asked if he experienced something strange crossing.
I have a feeling he experienced the great many strange on a routine basis.
That is fair. Some of those plants smell weird.
Yep. All right, well, let's go find us a Thamior.
All right. So you guys make your way back towards Waterdeep. One thing that you guys notice is that it's a lot chillier than when you started. It was about, a warm 70s or so. Now that you guys are back, it feels as though it's like in its low 60s. Like you might need a light jacket. Like every now and then there's a wind that blows by and you're like, oh man, it's a little chilly.
What time of day is it?
It's still sunny. So you imagine it's about afternoonish, maybe 1 or 2 o'clock.
To be fair, I know exactly what time, but that's enough.
Yeah. Still, it feels like it's about not super early, about in the afternoon is what it feels like.
Yeah.
Is it your feature that you can tell by the time or the location of the sun?
No, I have keen mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just knows time all the time.
So Pi, something feels a little off to you. Like your computing system is like, wait, something, what? Like your mind is a little fried at the moment.
No, where are we?
You said we've approached Waterdeep now, right? Like we're getting there or whatever.
You're making your way back. I mean, it's about an hour or so trek before you make your way there.
Well,
Would you say the experience that Pi's having is kind of like what computers experience when they go from one time zone to another?
Kind of, yeah. I'd say so. It's like a Y2.
When we get to some people, I want to ask friendly looking ones a question.
Okay. So you guys make your way to the front of Everclear, where you see a familiar little caravan parked right outside the gate.
Everclear.
You guys approach the caravan, and a little light pops out from the front before the light dissipates, revealing a fairy who is, a little bit morbidly obese. Oh, hey, it's you guys again. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. Haven't seen you in so long. You got any more coins for me?
You know, bud?
Hold on, buddy. I saw you a couple days ago. What you talking?
A couple days ago? What are you talking? What's this guy talking about? And there's no one to acknowledge him. A couple of days.
Wasn't it just like yesterday or the day before?
I mean,
We got Waterdeep.
I mean, I traveled all the way to the northeast and back, and I don't think I can do that in like a day or two. I mean, it's been about 2 weeks since I saw you guys. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's the date?
2 weeks.
That's what I wanted to ask.
It's the
Alright.
the 15th day of fall.
And how does that correlate to what day I thought it was?
You saw him the first day of fall.
And that was how many days ago to me?
14 days. 2 weeks.
Well, for you, it was a day ago.
Oh,
Okay.
For him, it was 2 weeks ago.
It looks like we've been gone a couple of weeks then. Which I relay to the group.
well, darn.
Weird.
Darn. Yeah.
Yeah, I got no idea what you're talking about, but whatever.
Alright, we'll figure that out later. Dude, we found some coins.
Oh, it makes me so happy. I've been looking high and low for some more coins, get some of my stuff back.
You got like 10 coins apiece, right?
What? I mean, we'll see what happens, right? So he opens up the back of his cart, and you guys see this Gashapon machine. All right. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
All right. You put your coin in. Roll a d8 for me.
2.
2. Okay. Beastmaster. All right. So you put in your coin, and a kind of a short but wide capsule pops out. It's got a really wide top, and he opens it up, and he goes, "Oh yes, oh yes!" And he opens it up, and it's a pair of sunglasses for him, and he goes, "How do I look?" It's really dark, and you can't see anything. Do I look all right?
I mean, I think,
Yeah.
This is my favorite thing
I
about
think
it.
this is an improvement.
He it looks like he's looking right at you, but whenever he pops up his glasses, he's like looking off to the left. He's like, "This is the way I can check on people." You know what I mean? And then you also open up the glasses, and you get the Beastmaster's lenses, which you can.
Ooh.
I think it's a homebrew item.
Eyes of the Eagle?
If you look for it, I should have it.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, Beastmaster's lenses.
I think it's pronounced Eyes of the Ego.
Yeah,
I go.
a set of goggles with empty lenses that become lit with dim yellow light when in use. At will, I can see through the eyes, senses of my animal companion and directly control their action.
Cool.
While using this ability, my body can't move or take actions, and I must concentration.
So it's like
Oh, damn.
the
We're
final.
going to be drawn all over him.
It's like what Dr. Asher would do whenever he's looking through Nurse. And so he's got these like shades on. He's like, "All right, who's next?"
I'll go.
Oh. Yep.
All right, big man. Let's see what you get. You pop your coin. Roll a d8 for me.
D8. I got a 2.
All right. Last time you got the spiked soul, so you got a 1, and now you got a 2. All right, you got a pretty good one. You got the. All right. So you pop in your coin, and it's a tiny little capsule that pops out. And he pops it up, and he's like, "Oh wait, this doesn't look that good. My engagement ring. I don't want this." And he just
Well, that's probably worth something. You could sell it.
no, not the one that I got for her. The one she got for me. It's just like a little. It's just metal. Like, I don't want this. Hey, metal man, you want this?
I put my hand out to catch it.
You catch like the tiniest little like metal ring because
It'll fit.
Yeah. And then you also get a ring. You get the Ring of Spell Storing.
Yo,
okay.
is that what I think it is?
I think
Yeah,
it
buddy.
is. It's pretty good.
Nice.
Which is like
Right,
a
so I
real
can-
item. It's not homebrew.
Okay, I can store a spell in it? Just
Pretty
one?
much.
Or like 11 of them?
I think it's like a combination of up to level 5. So you can do like 1/5 level spell or like a 3rd and a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ring.
If you look on D&D Beyond, it should tell you.
Yeah, and then also I got this tiny engagement ring, right?
Yes, you got the tiniest engagement ring.
Can I tell what it's made out of?
I don't know. What's a basic metal? Iron?
Like a really cheap
Yeah.
metal, like copper or something?
Yeah. Like honestly, it's super tiny. All right. What else do we got?
I'll go next.
All right, pop it.
I just
everybody.
picked up your accident by accident. All right.
It's okay. I like the way I talk.
I got a 3.
Okay, this is pretty good. Okay. So, a moderately like, I don't know, a little bit bigger than a ring capsule pops out. And he goes, "Oh, what's in here? Is this something good? I hope it's something good." And he opens it up and he's like, "What the hell? It's just a rock. I don't want a rock. What can I do with a rock? This is all you, buddy."
Looks like a pet rock.
Oh, I always hated that thing. It always pissed all over the floors. Robbie, you get the luck stone.
I think you're taking care of your rocks wrong.
I get the what?
The luck stone.
Ooh.
I think it gives you +1 to your saving throws.
Oh, nice. Yeah, let me check that out.
All of them, I think.
Yo, this ring of spell storing is insane.
It's pretty good, man. It doesn't even have to be your spell. Like, so if one of you
No, it
guys
doesn't.
want to cast a spell into it, you can just like hold on to it for later. So like right before a long rest, like, oh hey, let me cast boom 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 in there.
Yeah,
Well, dude, how long does it hold a charge?
as long as I want.
Yeah.
It can hold up to. It can hold up to 5 levels of spell. So you can put a 3rd level and a 2nd level, 5 first levels, whatever you want.
So, like, if we're gonna take a short rest and I've got one of my Warlock spell slots left, I can just pop a spell in there before we take a rest and get a spell right back.
Yup.
Well, you can't
Nice.
like take it back out and hang on to it. It's like it's used as soon as I cast it.
Oh no, that's what I meant. Like,
Yeah.
But I didn't think of it that way as like saving up my leftover spells from the day before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it like that. I don't know why, but that's what I'm gonna do. All the healing spells are going in there, so I have double healing spells, bro.
Nice.
That's what I was thinking. Like, here, I've got an extra 2nd level spell slot, 2nd level cure wounds. Hold on.
Pop it in there.
Nice.
All right. And then
Good question.
yeah, what's up?
So, it didn't say on there if I assume a concentration spell stored in the ring, because you use the AC and everything of the original caster, or the spell save DC. I'm sorry, of the original caster. So if it's a concentration spell, am I the one who has to maintain concentration, or is it the original caster?
I think it would be you because now you're the one that's like using that spell.
It's easier to keep track of that way anyway, but I just thought I'd ask.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in charge of the spell. You're just using their ability.
That's fair.
All right, and last but not least, what about you, boy?
All right, let's see what I got. I popped my coin, and I got a 3.
Oh, is that what I hope you got? Okay. All right, you got a pretty cool thing. So, a large item pops out. It's kind of very tall and skinny, and he goes, "This looks promising. I wonder what it can be." And he opens it up, and for him, it's an umbrella. He goes, in the Feywild, it doesn't really rain that much, usually only in the spring section of the Feywild. I'm a fall Fey, so I don't really get much of that. But you got something pretty cool. Dylan, you get Frostbrand.
Ooh!
Oh, shit.
What is that?
It's a, I think whenever, it's a sword. Whenever you hit, I believe you do an additional, D6 of cold damage.
Oh, nice.
Something like that, yeah.
I don't think it gives you any bonuses or anything to your
Yeah,
attack
1
rolls.
d6 of cold damage.
No.
That's awesome. And when I'm holding it, I have resistance to fire.
Oh,
In
nice.
Freezing temperature.
Resistance to
that's
fire?
Right,
Mm-hmm.
when I'm holding it, yes.
Nice.
In freezing temperature, the blade sheds bright light and a 10-foot radius in light 10 more feet. And when I draw this weapon, I can extinguish all the non-magical in 30 feet and do that one.
Okay, nice.
So, like, if we're in a room and it's on fire, I can just draw Frostbrand. All right, we're good.
As long as it's
So
not magical
tanky.
fire. Nice.
Yeah,
Right.
that's awesome.
Cool. Hold on, is your umbrella magic? Just out of
So now
He
we'll
pops
have
it open.
two. We'll have 2 holy guys that are resistant to fire, and
curiosity.
Well, down the road, man,
And to
you'll
put
be
it out.
immune to fire, man.
eventually, yeah.
Yeah. It's just like a regular old umbrella, and he's like, whatever. If it rains,
Whatever.
it rains. Whatever.
Looks cool.
All right.
Now I just need to find an hour.
So you guys do have the money. You know, I also have other things for sale. Do you want to look through his item shop? You want me to post that
Yes.
again? Okay.
I'm looking through it right now because I saved it last.
Okay, nice.
Oh, that's right.
I'm going to repost it just in case.
Thank.
I think I got it on my drive.
There we go.
I mean, anybody want an alchemist ring or a ring?
I already have. I already bought the album.
Oh,
Like, that'll be good for, like, after a combat situation. Like, we want to save some spell slots. We have some potions. We can just take turns drinking potions, getting the bonus.
Gives you a little extra healing. Oh, why did I download that? I already have it.
We need to save up for a bag of holding.
A used bag of holding. Everything is covered in glitter.
Aw, damn it. You weren't supposed to read that. God, I gotta do better of that.
No, I've seen that.
yeah, that one's knowledge.
Yeah, that's been circulating online.
Okay. Yeah, some of these were kind of already pre-made from like there's a podcast called The Adventure Zone. They had people submit most of these items. So I kind of took it and I added just a few other things.
I'm gonna take the flaming, poisoning, raging sword of doom.
I don't think you can afford it.
Did someone already buy the unlimited pasta pass?
I think
I
so.
don't think so.
Someone did buy the rusted can of cheer wine though.
Yeah, that was me.
Have you drank it yet?
No, I'm waiting for I feel like there's some hidden power in it, so I'm gonna wait till like a life or death situation because it might like heal me back to full health or something. I mean, it is cheer wine. It's super powerful.
Yeah.
It is the nectar of the gods.
It's only powerful in the south, though. Wherever in the north, it has no power.
Oh yeah, yeah. We need to go south before I can drink it. Then. Let's see.
Holy shit! This glutton's fork is really cool.
It is.
I mean, it's not bad. Any
It's
non-magical
right up your
item.
alley, Pie.
No, it doesn't say that it's temp HP either.
Yeah, it just heals you that
Straight up
2d6.
heals you.
Oh, I thought you gained
No.
like max HP. I was like, I'm about to buy that.
Whoa, no, that'd be a little too OP.
Yeah, I don't see anything that I need right now.
So yeah, outside of
Yeah, I think I'm good for the moment.
All right.
Should we get a haunted doll?
I mean, I thought about it. I also thought about the just. It's fun.
What about this?
Right.
Yo, I can buy the pocket spa.
I mean, I can pick lock, so it's not terribly useful. But
Pocket
if you guys just want it if you wanted to hear Vinny critique us, then yeah, for flavor it'd be great.
Hey, Vinny,
Yeah.
this pocket workshop, if I were to get that, could that be worked into a pocket blacksmith?
Yeah, we can do that.
So instead of woodwork, okay, I might get that because that would be really great.
You got enough to afford it?
It's the off-brand version.
Let's see, it doesn't... I'm going to say that it doesn't say that written in the description, but it'll also give you an additional 1d8 HP of healing. Because it's like, what's a pocket dimension without all the healing, you know?
Yeah, the pocket spa has that, so
Yeah, so I will say that it also gave that to you.
hell yeah.
How long do you have to spend inside of it to get that?
It's a short rest.
A short rest, yeah.
Okay.
I really want the Scuttle Buddy too, though, for flavor. That's cool.
Yeah.
It is really.
Dude, as long as you can afford it, that's all good. A lot of these aren't in the equipment for the D&D Beyond, so you just have to make a note. I have this thing.
Dude, the Stone of Good Luck is actually pretty great. My stealth is now +12.
Oh, the Luck Stone. What did it
Yeah.
do again? It gave you like a +1 to some stuff?
Yeah, it gave me a +1 to all ability checks and saves. So that's substantial.
It's a pretty good, it's a pretty good item you got there.
Yeah.
Have
I was
you guys
sitting here
looked
like,
at-
it's just saves. It's like, whatever. But then I saw all of my skill checks increase by 1, and I was like, holy shit.
Yep.
Have you guys looked at Strong Mouse's Laughing Amulet? Basically,
No.
after you kill someone, you can make a joke, and if it pleases Strong Mouse, which is the DM, you'll get HP back. But if he doesn't like it, he can shoot you with lightning.
I said, I'm waiting until I have enough for it. I want it.
I'm not very witty, so I don't think I would get any health.
Listen, the
feel like
standards
my-
would raise for the jokes that you make for that.
See, I'm thinking the accent will help make up for the higher bar.
Oh, like whenever you
All right,
guys
I'm gonna
told
buy
me about
the-
succubus and I didn't make the like split up joke. Like, damn it, what a missed opportunity.
I'm gonna buy the Pocket Smith shop, the Pocket Smithy. I'll have $98 left after.
98 gold, okay. All right. Anything else?
Hey, Robert.
Go ahead.
Robert,
I'm good. Yo,
I was just thinking about it. Now that, we're technically 2 weeks younger than we were when we went into the dimension, you are now technically the youngest of the cousins, because Lil Ricky was only a week and a half younger than you.
hold on. I thought we got older, not younger.
No, we stayed the same age. Everybody else aged 2 weeks.
But I mean, it was still the same time we was born, right? My birthday ain't changed.
Oh, well, yeah, but you haven't aged for 2 weeks. But Ricky has aged for 2 weeks, so biologically he's older.
Right, but on paper, yeah.
It don't matter what's on paper. We're talking biologicalizing here.
Ricky's gonna know the difference. I walk up to him and be like, "Hey, I'm 2 weeks younger than I look," and he's gonna know.
You think
Ricky
you know
can
the
find
difference?
his own dick in detailed map.
I can see it in your face. I can see it in your face. You already look 2 weeks younger now.
Well, so do you. Shit, you look 3 weeks younger. For all I know, you snuck off to spend an extra weekend there.
Hey, you never know. I mean, Tammy too did wear me out a little bit on that extra week I was in there.
I feel like that would make you old.
That's true.
I feel like you now aged.
Was her last name 2? Or was that just her whole name?
No, that was the initial. Like her last name started with a 2.
Oh, I see. All right.
Well, her full name was Tamitu. But she just went by Tammy, but it's all good. All right, you guys make your way in?
Yeah.
All right. All right, so you guys make your way in. The guards just kind of nod as you they let you guys in. Like they remember
Hi, buddy.
seeing you before. They just like shrug like whatever. You do notice that the guards, they are wearing red and gold armor, which you assume to mean that they're a part of the Order of the Gauntlet. All right, so as you guys walk in, you remember everyone talking about this festival that was happening. You notice that everyone and everywhere is heavily decorated. One thing that does creep you out, you see that a lot of the people in town are wearing red robes. A good mix of people are also wearing purple robes, and you gather that they're using this to show their allegiance to the Raven Queen. And you also see a small number of people wear white robes as showing their allegiance to the goddess Marjorie. But the majority of everyone in town is wearing these red
Don't say it.
robes. Don't say what?
I thought you were gonna say Syrian.
Well, you guys know...
Also,
Well, these red robes, they do have the symbol of Syrian on it, so you're able to kind of piece together. It's not just bright red. These are the same color as the ones you've encountered before, but the circle with a flame in it is a symbol that you're seeing a lot of today.
Somebody's gotta fucking die.
I'm with you. Something's wrong here. Give me like 1 hour to, talk to the sword and I got you.
1 hour what?
I need an hour to talk to my new sword. Friend.
So you could be friends with Pi?
No, so I can attune to my sword.
Oh.
So where do you guys want to go to first?
Intelligence me.
I want to go to my new blacksmith shop.
Oh, that one?
My
Now-
workshop.
Now, you guys still haven't taken a long rest yet, so you're still at the same HP and spell slots as you did earlier, yada, yada, yada.
I foolishly thought that when you leveled up, you got all that back. I already long rested. I'm sorry.
It's all good. You know what? Just so that we're all even, let's go ahead and just say, like, you leveled up, you
I'm sorry.
You're good, man. Just so that...
Can't believe you've done this.
I mean, I know that I had no spell slots left, and I was at 20-something HP. I know that.
It's all good. We all... Let's just say, like, you leveled up, so, like, you're fresh now. All right.
I completely forgot.
I'm used to Skyrim logic, you know?
I completely forgot to give myself HP when the dragon died. Well,
It's all good. So where do you guys want to go? I know, Curtis, you want to go to your thing and check it out. You will have some time, but you did get the book for Thamior. And you also,
right, I figured we was going to go...
We should go, yeah.
Tales of this here book with those funky planks.
You guys also, like, as you're, like, walking towards Thamior, you're kind of thinking, like, it's kind of weird that we saw him in that white space, right? That's a little weird. All right, so as you approach Thamior's, I don't know how many of you guys have roll 20 opened up.
Yep.
But I got a map of Waterdeep, and I did some labeling on it. I'll move you guys towards it. So you guys entered in through the, I'm going to say you entered in through the northeast entrance there. So you're kind of walking southwards towards Thamior's, which is right over here.
So it's not loading.
It's not loading for you? Oh, boy. Well, I just have like
Yeah, I haven't even been able to pull the app up.
Oh, that's weird. Well, in worst case scenario, I'll just share my screen. All right, so you guys are walking your way to Thamior's, and it starts to smell a little shitty as you make your way there, and you finally get to his house. You knock on the door, and Thamior opens up, and he goes, "Oh, it's been a while. Didn't think it'd take you that long.
What's up?
I'm glad you made it back."
Got that book. Also, I got a question for you. Was you in there while we was in there? Because I saw you.
And where? I've been here the whole time.
In that funky white space. One dimension to another.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Look, I saw a shit-smelling wizard with a floating plant behind him, and ain't one of them I know. It also had your name on the pot.
He looks around and he's like, Are you talking about the thin space? Normally I step on through and then I'm right in the library.
Well, we got through there, no problem, but I'm a little fast. We got car up in it, doors are flying, popping open, ass. Next thing we know, we pop out. As far as we know, same day we left, but apparently it's been like 2 weeks.
Yes,
and I somehow got younger. I ain't sure what happened.
Well, I probably should have told you because it exists in a pocket space. It's not always on our material plane. It jumps around. So I think that while you were at the library, you may have spent some time in the Feywild, in the Shadowfell, in the elemental plane, where time is a little different there.
Well, I wish you told us that beforehand. I mean, I still was on, but I wouldn't have. I got.
You're right. I should have said something, but hey, you made it back alive and everything's all good, right?
Do I smell any BS when he's saying that he doesn't know what we're talking about with him being in the thin space?
Roll me an insight check.
All right.
Can I also do that?
Go ahead, yes.
I'm talking.
It's 24.
Nice.
Also 24.
Nice.
16, so not bad.
Yeah.
11, so not good.
Falcon, what's your modifier?
+5.
Nice.
Nice.
So the three of you guys, except for Anne, when he says like he has no idea what you're talking about, you guys are like, that is weird. He really doesn't. But Anne, you're a little suspicious. Like you don't believe him when he says that because he rolled so low.
Yeah, I'm like, Now back to what he was saying a second ago. You said you don't know what we're talking about with being seeing you in the thin space. Now,
Yeah?
that seems a little off to me. I don't really. Your response didn't seem right. So I need you to just come on back here and tell me, for real, why were you in the thin space?
The thin space is just the rip.
I don't want it. No, don't tell me any excuses. Don't try and throw your scientific mumbo jumbo at me. Tell me the truth.
Hold on, man. I got a question for him.
Yeah.
Samuel, what's the longest you've ever been caught up in?
Well, I go in the library and I found the secret passage. I hope you guys found it. So for me, it's normally a quick in and out. Every now and then, I show up a day or two late, but never 2 weeks.
Have you ever gone in other doors?
I don't know. You mean the front door of the library? What do you mean?
When we were in between this plane and that, there were doors.
He looks super surprised, and he goes, I think I know what you're talking about. Was everything white?
Yeah.
He looks through his bookshelf and he picks out a book and he flips it open and he goes, I think this is something that only planeswalkers can do. You see, I can only go through the entrances that the library creates for me. But if you're able to see through other doors, I think that means you're able to travel to other planes. Only a few people are able to do that.
I'm gonna channel Divinity real quick and take some metal and etch that door into a piece of metal. And I want to ask him if he is familiar with that door. You know this door?
So it's the one that the door that you saw the red robe go in?
Yeah.
He takes a look at it, and he honestly doesn't know. He can't tell.
I take it back and I say, thanks for nothing.
No problem, Mike. I'm sorry I helped.
Isn't he supposed to give us a reward of some kind?
His reward.
Oh yeah, here's the book.
Oh, thank you. Planar plants. Oh, the 4th floor. If you go up there the hard way, it's a little harder. But if you find the shortcut like I did, then it's just a hop, skip, and you're all the way up there. Easy, no problem.
Well, we know where the shortcut is now, but it is not something that we knew going in, and that is information we would have.
Yes.
Also,
I should have told
we are
you.
very displeased with you.
What? Why?
We fought a paper dragon because of you.
Did you win? Oh, of course you did.
No, we lost.
No, we lost.
We lost. It's now impersonating all of us.
Yeah, you mistreated some books.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Side note, I think to Anne and Xardaar, actually, I think that might be on Pi and myself with fire on the floor. That might have been our fault.
In the thought, the dragon said specifically, we mistreated book.
Yeah, but come on.
Well, I thought it was because 50 Shades of Grey was sticky.
Sticky, yeah.
50 Shades of Drow.
50 Shades of Drow was sticky.
It's the same thing. Actually,
Yes.
no, 50 Shades of Drow is better writing.
Oh, that was my roommate. It wasn't me.
You don't have a roommate.
Your plants came out.
Hold on, I will ask the plants.
It was sap from all the trees I've been handling.
Oh dear Lord, they can read. This is bad.
I just conversed with some of the plants. Some of them can't read. I'm a little concerned.
Well, either way, you made it back in one piece. I can take this book and I can start reading it, and I can get you the information from it as soon as possible. Sound like a plan?
On one condition. On one condition. You wash your hands before, during, and after.
Yeah, I can do that. And he casts prestidigitation on his hands, and you see some of the smell kind of dissipates. While you guys are here, one thing that you
The
notice.
disappear.
One thing that you notice is while you guys were in that white space, it wasn't just him that you saw. You also saw a potted plant that was kind of floating around.
Yeah, I was going to ask, does he still have that floating around him?
You see the exact same plant that is just behind him towards the back of the living room area that you guys are in that is just kind of floating around behind him.
That plant right there, it was in the space.
Wait, it was in where? This plant's been with me the whole time.
Exactly. You was in the.
And if the plant was there, then you were there.
Did you ever take that plant to the library? Was that one of the plants that?
No, this is the seed that you guys gave me.
It got that big in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Have you been known to sleepwalk?
Have I what?
Well, it's
Been known to sleepwalk.
No, of course not.
do you think it's possible that the plant can grow in between planes? Perhaps we were just seeing a shadow of him, but the plant itself was what was tying the vision of him to the plane.
Unless we saw the future, and he comes there with a plant in the future.
Or the plant takes him in. Or
Vinny's laughing because I'm right.
Or because of Arcane to the fruit from the plant. Him. Basically. Mansion.
Well, it sounds like this plant.
Samuel, figure it out.
It sounds like this plant connected you. Did it not?
Yeah.
Maybe there's
You did.
still a connection. Maybe you were able to see me there because your connection and this plant's connection are still linked.
Well, I was able to see him too, right? Or no?
You were able to see him there because the rest of the guys were there with you.
But I'm not connected to them.
Yes, you're right. You're still able to see him. It's something about like
The presence. Like
I'll
our
eat the
presence.
plant if you want me to, just to make it easier for the game.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I think what he's saying is because we were there with in-space warped around us, went in with us, you got caught up.
Gotcha.
exactly. You're good.
See, Dylan doesn't have intelligence of 8.
No.
My characters.
Well,
So-
he pulls out this like really cool pair of glasses, and it's got like 3 lenses on it that they're bigger, closer to his eyes, and they get smaller and smaller. And he says, "With these, I'll be able to finish this book in no time." And you guys have seen these before. They're really a really expensive pair of glasses. They're the spectacle of reading that make you read 3 times faster.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, you've seen these before. It's not like a super rare magic item.
Could we borrow those?
Well, if I let you borrow them, then I wouldn't be able to read.
Well, where'd you get them?
I bought it
Where?
from
Was it from Saul?
an
He's got all
artificer.
Where?
Well, sometimes they have some great sales down in the market district.
Thank you.
Of course.
I want to read these skill books, bro.
Right?
Well, once
Like,
I find out
if I
the
get that,
information
then
from this book, I'll let you guys know immediately.
If I can times as fast with that, then I can that on the influence.
And by the
So
way,
much
Dylan,
faster.
I'm not worried about like the getting it done in 6 days. If you just get it, if you get to 48 hours, I'll give you that bonus. Okay?
That's kind of good. So my plan for that is once we're done, to sell that to an elf, recharge, but that won't matter to an elf.
Like you could just read it on our way to the elf village.
Yeah, that'll definitely take you some time there. Okay.
Did I end up getting a book while we were there? I don't remember. I don't think I did.
I think you did because you
I
got
did.
Dungeons and Dives.
Dragons and yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I
No,
remember.
no.
Hang on. It's in the chat.
The Liar's Guide to Stealing
that
and
one.
Lying.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, where do you guys want to go to next? After Thamior,
I want to go to the blacksmith.
the blacksmith. Do all
I'm
of
right
you guys
here.
want to
Yeah.
go to the blacksmith, or
My armor should be done.
Nice.
Well, no, he was getting armor, man.
Yeah, my armor should be done.
So you guys want to go there real quick?
Sure.
All right. So
Sure.
let's see.
I want to find an hour to talk to the sword.
So this is
You know, I
great.
should have saved up like another $300 because then I'd have enough for plate armor.
So you guys walk straight through the market district, assuming you're going to the Salty Seaman. In the he's in the northwest corner of the market district, so he's like right there, as close as he can to the Sea Ward.
You're welcome home.
And you guys see him, and I think everyone except for Robbie went to see him. Xardaar saw him. I think everyone except for Robert went to go see him. He's about right here. So you guys walk in and you notice that there's like a lot of festivities and like partying going on. It's a little bit kind of like Mardi Gras, a little bit going on down there. Just a lot of drinking, a lot of celebrating, even though it's a semi-religious holiday. Oh, hey, buddy, I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you? And he points at you, Xardaar.
Hello, friend. Is the armor finished?
You know, you've been gone a while. I was kind of starting to get worried that you weren't going to come back, but yeah, I got it done. You got the money for it?
I do.
Hey, before you pay him, would you mind if I looked it over?
Oh,
And
yeah.
I want to make sure that it's up to snuff.
Oh, yeah. Quality is always a guarantee here at Al's Luminium.
What?
Al's Luminium.
Yeah, that got me the first time too.
Oh wait, no, I went to see the blacksmith. Remember, I got me.
Yeah. He shows
I
you
just
the
can't do
armor.
anything with him yet.
And he shows he's got armor for White Fang as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
I probably won't know anything about the dog armor, but does it look all right?
It's not metal. It is hide, so it's a little kind of leathery, which I don't know how familiar you would be with it.
I can do that too.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it looks really good. I mean, for a human, it's the best that you could get for a human.
Not bad for a human.
Hey, well, you know, I did train with some dwarves back in college, but you know, it's not
Over
too
in
bad.
Dwarfside.
And no, it was in college. It was in Neverwinter. Yeah, they got a little colony down there. You know, the frost dwarves. You know how they are.
Down because it is actually interesting. D&D notes.
Yeah, so you got the beach dwarves in Mystic Beach. You got the frost dwarves in Neverwinter. Yeah. All right. And he gives it to you. You give him the money. You make the exchange. I hope you like it, brother. It's pretty good. Put my heart and soul into it.
All right, thank you.
All right. Where do you guys want to go to next?
Now, did you put this item in the D&D so I can look at it?
Fuck, no, I didn't. Shit.
Fuck.
Shit, fuck. Damn.
All right, so
I'll message you in a second.
because
okay?
our DM dropped the ball, I have an AC of 847.
There we go.
Only at 3 p.m.
Only at 3 p.m. Okay.
And for 5 seconds.
IRL or in the
Yeah.
game?
in the game.
In real life.
IRL. And we're playing like in the evening, so it does nothing for us.
All right.
I thought that'd be funny.
Where would you guys like to go to next?
This is the same guy that I spoke to before, right?
Yes, exact same.
Hey man, what? I got a little bit more money now. What kind of daggers you got for sale?
And he like looks at the whole group and he's like, "Did you tell him about my magical weapons, bruh? Bruh, did you tell him, bruh?"
Hold on. You got magical weapons? Dude, why don't you? I didn't even ask.
Shh,
That's on me.
shh. If they know, shh. If they know I'm selling the magical weapons, then they're gonna tax me a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Oh man, don't worry, I got you on the down low. It's all good.
So,
Robert, you're gonna need to step away. I know how much of a stickler you are for rules.
He's like,
I mean, it depends on the rules. The rules are stupid.
yeah, I got him, but I can't. You know, they're out collecting taxes right now, and I can't risk really showing them to you. So maybe we can do this a little bit later. You know, after
All
the
right.
festival's over, because and remember, don't tell anybody. Okay, you seem trustworthy.
You mean like an illegal arms deal?
Shh, 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 shh. I don't know what he's talking about, guys. I don't know.
Oh,
Illegal? What?
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. Hi, if the taxes are exorbitant and the only beyond defined unjust law, would it not?
What? I can only hear like half the stuff you've been saying tonight.
We're not here to fight the power.
Yeah.
We're just here to. We're not here to fight the power. We're just here to get drunk and break things.
Oh no, I wasn't trying to get him in trouble. No, I'm all about making sweet shit. Like,
And especially if the taxes are going to Syria. Taxes and that fast. Raise.
Well, you guys know.
I'm still only hearing half of what you're saying, man.
It's weird. Like,
Let me log out and back in real quick.
Clear, but like, Dylan, you're a little off. I think the camera is closer to Falcon than you, or not the camera, the microphone.
Yeah.
No, it's close.
I don't know.
Everything is closer to Dylan.
It's weird. Falcon is like super clear. You're like out every little bit. It's all good though.
Yeah.
All right, where you guys want to go
Like,
to
I don't know how
next?
these things work.
Did we have any other leads here?
I mean, we're waiting for them.
Yeah, right now you got to wait for Thamur to read that book so he can tell you what he's learned about the plant that you guys ate.
Into the mic.
So you've got some time to kill, honestly.
Let's kill some time.
Where you guys
Let's
want
get
to go?
fucked up.
You can go to the market district and do some stuff, or you can go to the Salty Seaman and check in with Monty real quick, or you can go to the religious temples over there in the north to kind of see what's going on over there.
When they're done that.
Xardaar
Do y'all wanna-
also wants to go to the Enclave
The
whenever
Enclave?
there's time.
Right, because you forgot where the hot spring was.
Yeah, I need to look that up. And I also need to check it.
Do y'all want to go see what Captain Dad is up to? Or, I mean, Monty?
Sure.
I'd be curious to see if any names have fallen off the wall.
Yeah, that's worth checking out.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan would know.
Is
Considering where input is.
All right. So you guys head over to the Salty Seaman. Okay.
Salty.
So as you approach the Salty Seaman, you know, right as you get to the front door, you notice a man walking out, escorted by a group of orcs that work there. He appears to be heavily armored and of average height. He's balding, and he's got a thick, dark black mustache. And he says, "Remember, it'll be 20% next time if you don't pay up," he says as he is escorted out. And then you see Monty pop his head out. "Fuck yeah, it's a holiday, mate! And it's 10% is the most you'll ever get out of me," Monty yells at him. And then he says, "Be careful, Monty. The king isn't someone you want to make an enemy out of." And he looks at you guys as he walks down the steps, and he does a little sniff with his nose. And he just like, "What are you looking at?" And then he walks towards
Your sweet
the
mustache.
docks. And he makes his way towards the docks. And you see him, and you notice that there is like a yacht type of boat looking there. Like it's very grandiose and nice looking. And you see him board the boat.
When he's walking by us, is there any chance that I could try and mind thief him?
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand.
All right.
This might be a tough one, though.
You could also try to get a drop of his blood.
That's true.
Then we know his whole life story.
Yeah, what would you rather do? Would you rather try to, like, use a dagger?
I think he would feel me stabbing him.
Hey, hold on there a second. Thanks.
I'm gonna go for a memory first. We can start coming up with more interesting ways of getting blood from people.
Yeah, he like
So while he's
leered at you guys and like just made a beeline towards the boat.
Well, I'm like, your mustache is awesome. How do you get it like that?
Honor and respect, and then he makes his way. He like doesn't want to pay
For
you
your
guys
mustache?
Can I get advantage for the assist, or a plus to the assist from our boy Robert?
I don't know. I don't think he's really doing anything to help you though. What'd you get?
Hang on. Not well. So that is a total of 14.
Yeah, that's not.
And you have like a plus 11 or something, right?
That one's a plus
Wait.
6.
Robbie, don't I have to make? Wait. Don't I have to make a wisdom saving throw? Isn't that what it is?
Oh yeah, hang on, let me take a look.
Wait, Robbie, let's come up with a rule, okay? Let's say that the wisdom saving throw that I have to make is the sleight of hand check that you roll. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay, cool.
So let me read this.
So you got a 14 for your sleight of hand. All right, I rolled a nat 17, so I think I
Nice.
it. Yeah. All right. So unfortunately, you're not able to do anything.
He just feels me kind of caress his back a little bit.
Yeah, which creeps him out and makes him like power walk a little bit stronger.
I wonder if we meet him again, if we could get away with Pi shaking his hand and like getting his finger like caught in between the metal joints, so it seems like an accident, but really we're trying to draw his blood.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. So Monty notices you guys and you're like, "What are you doing? Come on in."
Hey, buddy.
Hey there, Captain Monty.
Where have you been? I almost threw your things out.
Well, the long story short is we went to a library that was magic, and it kept us for 2 weeks, even though we was only in there for a day.
Oh, that's the scariest thing I've ever talked about. What?
That ain't true. That ain't true, and we both know that.
We just lost some time.
I assumed you met the camp.
Well, I didn't know if you were ever going to come back or not, so I put your things in the lost and found. And you see him walk behind the host stand, and there's just a big box. And he's like, "Why did you leave your scale mail? It's so heavy." And he points at Robert. I mean, it's worth a good bit, too.
I can't wear it yet. I ain't strong enough.
Do you want me to set up another room for you?
Oh, is Robert just a little weak? What's wrong, Robert? Why can't you put that weight on? Huh? Is it just
I pick it up and I hand it to him. And I say, "Here, you wear it."
I immediately fall on the ground underneath the weight of it.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
No, I'm not.
Hey, so I thought of a way to passively get anybody's blood while we were doing that for the book.
What's that?
Ooh.
So Pi has spikes on the bottom of his feet now.
That's what I'm saying. Put them on your hands.
No. Just like walking by in a crowd and accidentally step on someone's foot, like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and it would hurt them a lot. But like, what are they gonna do? Yell at me for walking?
Oh,
And if they do, I got the other guys to back me up and more.
And then I'll just sneak in and steal their blood off their foot.
It's on the spike of my shoe now, dude.
Okay, as long as it doesn't get dirty and wiped off in the dirt.
That's true.
Well, he just retracts the spikes.
Yeah, I think they're. Let me look. I wonder if they're retractable.
I think
they are retractable.
Yeah, it's like a part of your body now. Yeah.
Because otherwise you're just walking along in cleats.
Yeah, man, you can climb the walls now.
Retractable, yeah.
After you step on them, you just take a little piece of them inside you.
Yeah. Now you're a part of me.
Oh boy.
I like take my finger and channel my divinity to carve into my metal face and put like a hash mark on there for each person I do that to.
When you do it, when we do it the first time, you need to look at the person and be like, "Hope you're into feet stuff."
I was about to say, going forward, Pi now has a foot fetish.
I'll go with this food fetish.
As you guys walk
Feet,
in,
food forge.
Monty says, I'll get you guys set up in the same rooms as you were before. I'm sorry. 2 weeks is a long time. I didn't think you were coming back And I had no use for your thing, so
I mean,
is where it went.
We didn't expect to be gone that long, so I don't blame you.
I get it. Magic is always a little weird, which is why I try to stay away from those things.
If it's all right with you, I think I'll be staying on Elsewhere tonight.
Sure, whatever you want.
Nothing against you.
Where are you staying?
Well, my forge. 'Cause I really
well.
want to do that.
Well, your forge is going to have to be with us, and we're staying here, so, I mean, it's all the same, really.
I guess I could. It doesn't actually set up anywhere, does it?
It's like it's
just it's a pocket dimension. Never mind.
Yeah.
So retcon all that. I don't want him to think poorly of me.
So yeah, you just have a pocket dimension in a hotel room now.
Yeah.
Fucking cool.
He looks at he pulls he pulls Anna and he says, "And I gotta thank you for getting me that one item you got me there. It just saved me a whole bunch of money. As you guys know, it's the beginning of the month, which is when all the payments are due. And that was the tax collector. And apparently taxes are going up this year, which I am not a fan of. And that old
we've heard the same.
That old son of a bitch was trying to get more money out of me than what's due. And I used that little doohickey you gave me, and I figured out he's been stealing from me for years.
Oh, man.
He's lucky I didn't kill him on the spot, but he is right. I don't want to make an enemy out of the king."
Yeah, I've heard talk of taxes around here from quite a few people. Apparently it's on everybody's mind.
Well, you know, this holiday is a time to get things off your mind, but at the beginning of the month when everything's due, it's hard to kind of do all that when it's all heavy on your mind. But
that's what alcohol's for.
Is the 15th of fall.
The 15th. Oh, wait, shit, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, let me retcon that. The middle of the month.
Yeah, they pay taxes in the middle of the month.
Yeah.
No, you could have just said that the tax collector's coming who haven't paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, that's clean. Let's go with that one.
Yeah. That was Rorden. That's the king's right-hand man. And, I hate that old son of a bitch. Now that I know that he's been stealing from me, I better not see his face around my establishment ever again.
I say we go steal from him.
What if you were to see only his mustache?
I mean, don't get me wrong, he's got a mighty fine mustache, but the rest of him is just god-awful.
Well, I was thinking Annie over here could steal that mustache, and then I could have it.
That's true, I could steal his mustache.
Don't worry, young fellow. When you become a captain, I'm sure it'll grow in for you.
Oh, man.
Thanks, Monty.
Zardar,
I'm gonna go have a beer now.
Zardar uses disguise stealth and gives himself that mustache. I mean,
man,
Okay.
fuck you and the wolf you came in with.
Monty does get you guys a round of drinks, and he says, now, don't get me wrong, I'm happy to see that you guys are still alive, but, what are you doing here at the bar? Why aren't you outside? Like, wait. Did you guys get me a gift? Did you?
confused.
We got good stories for you.
This is a gift-giving holiday.
We also have your stories for you if you want.
Well, I have one in the making. It's not ready, so we'll have to go go get it later. So
Hold on.
don't worry.
Hold on. And I knock Ann over. Now, Monty, we know it's a gift-giving holiday, but we was gone for 2 weeks and we did not have adequate time to prepare.
Well, why don't you go out right now and go get something? There's vendors and stalls all over the place.
I give him a necklace of Morden.
Boom.
All right, a fifth one. Thank you so much.
Does he have like a box where he's collecting them now?
Yeah. This is going to be great next to the other 4 ones you got me. Thank you kindly.
Now you'll never run out. Morden will always be with you in this life and the next 4.
Monty says, I did get you guys a gift. And he gives you guys each like a little bag. It's all the same, but I had to guess on the sizes. It's a bag, and you guys.
Is it a Bards to Men shirt, T-shirt?
No, it's the Salty Seaman shirt. On the back it says, "I run a tight shipwreck."
How is it spelled on the shirt?
exactly
wrong.
like it is
It's
on
wrong.
the sign outside.
I cast Mending on mine and fix it.
So that it looks like it's spelt
It's
correctly.
spelled right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Pi, can you fix mine too, just to be safe?
Yep. And I wave my hand.
Thank you, buddy. I'm
I
gonna
say-
put this under my armor.
I say, forward. And it works.
Roberts and Ann's, they fit exactly as how they should be. I think
Okay.
I feel like you guys are like a medium, maybe a large.
Right.
But Xardaar, he goes.
We're probably medium. We're half elves.
He goes. I'm sorry, buddy. The largest I go is extra large, and you're like you're a giant kid, so yours is a little tight if you put it on. And Pi, he guessed yours right. He's like, you're a metal man, but I don't know. He got you an XL. Fits you pretty well.
I wear it as a do-rag.
There you go. It's like a light blue color, and like this.
And it just says semen the way I fold it.
Ooh. I have an idea.
man.
I have an idea. Pi, can you fuse my shirt to my shield so it just says the salty semen on my shield?
Martin. There it is.
You're like a walking advertisement.
Presented by Moradin.
Oh
Like he's just
man.
paying you now.
So now it says the salty semen presented by Moradin.
Sorry. Oh man, that's great.
Featuring Pi.
Guest star.
So he goes, why don't you guys go out and go do a little bit of gift giving?
I got a
Sounds like a
lot
plan.
of necklaces I can give out.
All right, so you guys you leave, and this is totally like an optional thing that you guys want to do. Whatever it is that you're looking for, like knickknacks type of thing, like if you're looking for like a magical item, let's try and stay away from that. But if there's like a knickknack or gift that you want to get to the other person, you immediately like find that vendor, you find that stall. And I just want to know, like, outside of like maybe the four of you guys, is there like another person you might want to get a gift for? So I'm just curious.
I'll get one from
I
Morden.
do.
You get a gift from Morden? Do you make it yourself?
Of course. It has to be from the heart.
Is it a Morden symbol?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you get the same thing for the other three guys?
No, I'm going to think of something, actually.
Okay. Do you guys already know what you might want to do?
Yeah, I'm
gonna-
gonna things.
What do you want to do?
Okay.
All right, the first thing I want to do is I want to go find an amulet I can put my raven feather in. This is for personal reasons.
Okay, you
You
find
should
it.
tell Pi that.
Well, that's the thing. I'm just going to get the amulet and ask Pi to
Oh, okay.
mend it around the feather. Like, I'm just getting the material.
Zhuzh it up later. Okay.
Right. And then the second one, I'm looking for something with, like, some sparkling emeralds in it because Robert's got himself a little lady back in a little port town with eyes beautiful enough to steal him from the sea. And she don't know he exists.
Okay. All right, I'd say for those things, it's going to cost you about 15 gold. Not too much.
Sold.
All right, what do you get? And
So I'm gonna
I go ahead and ask Pi to make that.
I'm gonna go ahead and go down, and I want to get a T-shirt that says "Whoever smelt it dealt it," and I'm gonna give that to Thamior.
great.
And then I'm gonna get a mug that says "World's Best Bartender," and I'm gonna give that to I'm gonna send that in the mail to the bartender from the town that we started in.
Nice.
I like that.
And then for Monty, I'm gonna try and find one of those like ships in a bottle.
Ooh, okay. I like
And that's
that.
it. So that'll be it for me. I'm gonna get those three things.
All right. Xardaar, anything you're looking for? I feel like you would get White Fang something.
Ooh. I run back and I buy a sweet ass mug for Monty. Like, it's got this epic battle between a ship and a kraken on the side.
Nice.
But the kraken is misspelled and it says Karen.
I knew it.
I love it.
And I don't care how much it costs. I spent 10 gold.
Okay.
So does the is there like a quote bubble above the Kraken that says "I want to see your manager"?
Yeah, I make one.
Oh man, that's great.
And I'm like, I appreciate you going along with some of my more chicanerous requests.
It's not a problem. And I give him back the raven necklace at that point, and it's actually got like a metal raven head with raven feathers that come out made of metal, and then the real one is in the middle, hanging down.
Nice.
And I know what I'm going to get everybody else now.
Okay.
I know what I'm going to get everybody else now too, if you want.
All right. Well.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm getting Xardaar. It's basically a Witcher necklace, but it looks like White Fang. That I'm going to make for him. And I'm also going to make White... Well, it's not really making. It's just like probably buying. But I'm going to buy a dog bone for White Fang.
Oh,
And for Anne, I'm making boot spurs for him so he can't fucking sneak up on me and steal my thoughts.
Well, fuck that. I'm not going to wear them then.
At your choice.
Just so you know, White Fang now unicorn horn.
Oh
He's
yeah.
now a horn.
He's got it like on his armor. Dope.
Yeah. The guy made like a little headgear thing for him.
Oh, I should have made White Fang a mohawk to put on his helmet.
He looks like a land narwhal.
Is that cool? Like, are we going to get in trouble for walking around with like unicorn stuff from anybody?
As you guys are walking around, people are like looking at it and like giving you guys like a wide berth. Like, what the fuck? Mostly
What, y'all ain't seen a land narwhal before?
And it's for like a few reasons. Like, there's
A
a
narwhal?
wolf in like a city, which like freaks a few people out. And then there's like a wolf that with a horn on its head, which is even scarier. And then it's like, what the fuck, is that a unicorn horn? It's like a triple threat of people like giving you like, what the fuck is that?
Well, should we have White Fang go and romp around the city, outside the walls, just not in civilization. Yeah, that way we don't get some side eyes here, because we might get in a little bit of trouble.
Presented by the Salty Seaman.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have got one for him. A little dog bandana.
I don't think Monty will appreciate the bad publicity, if there is any.
No such thing as bad publicity, my friend. Advertising 101.
Xardaar could put the shirt that was meant for him on.
He puts it on White Fang. Okay.
Ooh,
I feel like...
Let me know if we just have like an hour where we're not doing anything during all that.
All right. But wait,
Or
Xardaar,
I have an hour.
Xardaar, were you getting anything for the other people?
I figure we have time to do this. I'll think of something.
Okay. All right, so in the meantime, I posted this a little bit ago. It was like the festival games, and I'll just repost it really quickly one more time. Let's see. So what I want you guys to do...
I got a couple I want to do.
And you certainly don't have to do, like, any of them.
We could do all of them.
We could. I actually wanted to talk to Pi about Tabaxi's Reach. Because with his spiked souls, he can just dig in.
Okay, so some of these are going to be kind of like tournament style, like a bracket where you fight one person and then you go on to the next round, yada yada. Some of these might be like you just do it once. So you guys want to start off with Tabaxi's Reach? Do you?
Well, I want to wait for Curtis get
Oh
back?
yeah, he's not
Or
here.
is he back?
Like, we can just go down the list.
I said,
Yeah.
he's freezing on me, so I can't talk.
Yeah, I'll do Tabaxi's Reach. That one looks interesting.
Okay, so you guys line up for Tabaxi's Reach. So this is all happening in the market district, which is kind of where you guys have been shopping. It's right there in the center of town. There's like a nice open area in there where they are able to kind of set all these events up. So the Tabaxi's Reach, you see that there are just a ton of poles just like sticking straight up, kind of like telephone poles, but obviously only 10 feet up. And there's a lot of competitors here. You actually do see a few Tabaxi, and you notice that some of these are Tabaxi from Monty's bar that he was able to kind of give time off to go and enjoy some of the festivities, so they're not working. So is everyone going to try to attempt to this one?
Yeah. Maybe not Pie.
I'm
Since
not
he's
trying. I
currently
want
not-
Pie to try, though.
I'm gonna try.
Okay, Curtis is coming back.
All right, Curtis, you want to do
Okay,
Tabaxi's
so-
Reach?
Pie, I got a strategy for you.
One more time.
I got a strategy for you for the Tabaxi's Reach game. Because you got to stand on top of a 10-foot pole, and it's like a telephone pole. Just dig in with your spiked soul, and then you ain't going nowhere.
Oh shit, we're at the
Unless
festival.
Unless the pole itself tips over, at which point, I mean, you still didn't fall off, so you're still in.
So
I mean, that was in an episode of Johnny Bravo.
Pie, what I'm going to do for you, because you have the spiked souls, this is going to be a dexterity check. So you roll your d20, add your dexterity modifier. You get to do that with advantage. Okay?
So when I go into sleep mode, it's a perfectly motionless state, and I can be however I want. So I'm just gonna go up there and go to sleep. Like,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like, spiked souls, sleep mode.
unless the poles move, I don't need to be awake. But I will say,
I
I want
mean,
to
it's just that
do.
they would hold the poles still until you got balanced.
They're like dug into the ground, so they're pretty sturdy. They don't
Cool.
have a whole lot of movement.
I do, however, I want to do the pie eating contest, just because it's called pie.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I want to do the halfling toss because I remember doing that in Dwarfside, and I want to.
I want to do that too.
Yeah, and I want to do the anvil crack.
Okay. All right. So let's start off with the Tabaxi's Reach.
Hell yeah!
So,
I want to do Hungry Hungry Hydra, and I want to talk Pie into doing it with me.
all right. So, this is like a telephone pole, and there are notches dug into the side where it's like a hand and a foothold where people can climb all the way up to the top. As you guys are climbing, you notice that some people get all the way to the top and they immediately fall, which disqualifies them. Some of the Tabaxi make their way up, and they're kind of like, they're young and they're restless, so they're not just kind of standing there still. They're trying to do some moves while they're up there. You also notice that there's a few kind of hooded figures. They're wearing just dark gray, dark black robes, and they have their hoods covered. And there is one Tabaxi, and you guys are all at the top now. One thing about Pie, you didn't climb up using the footholds. You literally used your walking speed to walk up like Spider-Man.
Also, I was looking at the description of the spiked souls, and if I'm forced to move in any way, I can just choose not to. So,
Yep.
Who's not to?
Curtis, I need you to make a deck save. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm all right. I'll pass.
So you guys climb up there, and let's see.
Oh, Vinny, real quick,
Yeah.
before we get going, while they're doing this, I'm starting to attune to my Frost.
Nice. So you guys all climb up there. I'm gonna roll for the Tabaxi. He falls down, but he seems to be like in a good mood about it. Like, oh, it's okay. I'll get it next time. And now it's down to just Pie. And there's this figure in a green robe, and he looks.
Oh, am I up there?
Oh, are you up there?
Yeah, I thought Ann was going.
Okay.
Yeah, I was planning on being up there too.
And you're up there as well.
Yeah, I'm the only one who sat this out.
So you're up there.
Is
too?
White Fang up there?
So Xardaar
Yeah,
is
White
up
Fang's
there.
doing it.
Okay, so it's the three of you guys up there. There's also
And White Fang.
and White Fang. Okay. And there's a figure in a dark gray robe, and then there's a figure in a green robe. But what's weird about him is that he has his hood down, but he has this kind of face mask that covers his entire face, except for his hair. Like, you guys know Kakashi Sensei from Naruto?
So edgy.
Yeah.
It's like that, but instead of like, half his face, it goes all the way up to the top of his head, and you just see like kind of medium green hair like slipping out.
So we can't even see his eyes or anything.
Yep, you can't see any of his facial features. You don't even see the color of his skin because he's wearing gloves and he's very obscured. All right, so it's down to the three of you guys, okay?
I want to, real quick, when I do initially get up there and I lock my feet in, I also ball up as much as I can to give myself the lowest center of gravity possible. And then I go into my robotic don't move mode.
Okay. And yeah, you go into your sleep mode. So go ahead and roll me those dexterity checks.
All right.
I mean,
What's
I still need to? Damn, I thought I got around it canonically. All right.
Yeah, you have
You
advantage
have
on it.
advantage, though.
21.
21, okay.
11. It's trash. Even though I can't fall off, I guess I fall off.
No, the pole fall.
What did you
You
get,
stay
Aaron?
up there, but the pole fall.
Where this is a flat dex check.
Yep.
Oh, I did a
Alright.
dex save.
Yeah, you're not adding your proficiency. It's just your dexterity modifier. So
Well,
for me, that's a 17.
17? Okay. And let me roll for these other two figures. Oof. Okay. So, Anne, you fall off. The black hooded figure falls off.
Dang, how high of a save was that?
Well, it's like who rolled the highest, And Pi, you do get down.
Oh, can I do something then? Go ahead and finish that. I'll ask something.
So Pi, you get into that. But as you go into rest mode, something happens where you accidentally disengage your foot spikes, and then you fall off. And you're like, dang, I could have been up there for a while, but it was just like a momentary lapse of you just forgot. You let go for a second. And now it's just Anne and this green figure that has his face covered up. Not Anne.
Isn't it Xardaar?
Xardaar. Yeah, Xardaar. You and him. Give me one more dex check.
So how does I'm not understanding the rules for this. So are we challenging like one other person, and then whoever rolls the highest stays on?
So this is kind of like a group thing. So I'll say like everyone just makes a dex check, and then the top two will stay in, and then we'll do
okay.
the top two. So in this
Okay.
case, the top two is going to be Xardaar and the green hooded figure. So
Okay.
Xardaar, give me one more dex check.
And when the green hooded guy goes, I want to cast Gust.
Okay. All right. So
14. I didn't do good this time.
14. Okay. So here's what I'll do. I'll roll his with disadvantage. Okay.
All right.
Okay, that's an 11 plus his modifier, and then a 13 plus his modifier. So that's an 11 plus his modifier. He's going to beat out Xardaar.
Dang.
So Xardaar, he blows the gust up towards him, but a little bit of the wind breaks off and gets you, at which point you fall off. Now, as you guys fall down...
With my falling breath, I curse orcas.
So this figure, when you do the gust, he kind of jumps up and he like floats down against your gust, and then he notices that you did that, and you don't see his eyes, but you notice that he's like kind of eyeing you. He just does like a front flip off and lands, and then the commentator goes, all right, top two winners, first place, this gentleman here and this gentleman here, and he raises both of y'all's hands. And Xardaar, you get 50 gold.
Nice.
Noise.
And I'll say, Anne, I think you were in third place.
Yeah.
All right, you'll get 25 gold.
Ooh, okay, I'll take it.
All right. And after everyone gets knocked down,
And Pi gets a coupon for a back massage.
yeah, You notice that the gray figure, he kind of stands there for a while, and you don't really see his face, but he's eyeing you pretty hard until he notices, like, oh shoot, this guy's noticing me. No, look at him, and he takes off. All right, what's the next one you guys want to do?
Let's just start from the top and go down the list.
Okay, pie eating
contest.
Okay. All right, so pie.
How long did that take?
Let's say about 15 minutes.
Okay. Just keeping track of basically how many I got to sit out to get it tuned to my sword.
All right. Well, you can like participate while you're attuning to it. That'll be fine. So you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys sit down at a long table that's on the top of the stage, and there's about 10 people competing in here. Most of them are dwarves. Are the 4 of you guys competing?
Sure. I mean, it's not going to change anything, so I'll go for it.
Okay. So the 4
Like Xardaar asked, what pie are we supposed to eat? Are we supposed to eat that pie or that pie?
the commentator goes, we'll provide you with the pies, son. Just eat those, okay? I think it's all cherry this. No, it's pumpkin. Yeah, it's all pumpkin pie this year. All right.
Are we allowed to modify them?
Well, Robert here is allergic to pumpkin, so do you have anything for the pumpkin toast intolerant?
Unfortunately, nope. That's all we got.
Well, we got your EpiPen. It's all right.
All right, so it's the 4 of you guys, and then you see the green figure again. And this time, if you guys are like kind of the 4 of you guys sitting in a row, he sits right beside the last person on that row. So he's right beside you guys.
That'll be me.
Okay, so he's right
That'll
beside
be me.
you.
I'm gonna go last.
And you look at
Is
him.
Hey, buddy.
Go ahead.
I don't know what you're saying. Is the...
I was going to ask, is the guy in the gray there as well?
Yes, and he's sitting on the very end of the table, like super far away from you guys. In between the gray figure and the green figure are about 4 or 5 dwarves who are just like, I just want some pie.
I'm shooting the shit with them in Dwarvish, and we're like becoming friends.
Okay.
I want to try and write a note real quick and fold it up into a paper airplane and throw over to the guy in the gray.
Okay, so what would that be?
Just a flat dex, probably.
Yeah, that sounds like a dex. Okay, go ahead and do that.
Let's say
Let's
fingers crossed. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. So that is a 23.
Okay. So
Shit.
what does the note say?
It says fuck off.
Meet up later behind Salty Saloon, or Salty Seaman.
You wrote saloon.
Winky face.
You notice that he folds this back up and like puts it in his pocket.
All right. I put a specific time on there, but I don't know what that time is. Me personally. We'll just figure that out later.
All right. So here's what I want you guys to do. Roll me a constitution check. So roll d20, add your con.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay.
8.
I'm not doing well on this one. 11.
What'd Xardaar get?
Alright,
One.
so Xardaar takes one bite and hurls everywhere.
You hate pumpkins.
He shouts in giant. Pumpkin undercooked.
This is the
I
Barforama.
cover my pie when it happens.
Okay, so you guys make it to
Everyone make a dex.
You guys make it to the final round. Zardar's out,
Well,
Anne's
not
out, Pie's out. Now it's down to Robert, this green figure, and a dwarf. On that, because you got a nat 20, I'll let you roll this one with advantage. Okay?
Nice.
Is the dwarf's name Zoltan?
Zoltan.
That'd be cool.
I don't know.
So for the dwarf, I want to cast Chill Touch on him.
Okay.
No, steal his memory. Steal how to eat pie.
I give the green the high five. Just in case.
That's going to be very helpful.
I'm like, let's do this, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Right, that's what I was doing.
So yeah, I'm going to cast Chill Touch on him. It's like intended to not be lethal though, so it's not meant to do damage. It's just supposed to like make him feel kind of sick. So yeah, the description is you create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range, and assault the creature with Chill of the Grave.
Let's say that this skeletal hand like tickles him on his tummy as something's going down, and he throws up, which is an automatic out. All right, Dylan. Wait, what was your highest roll, Dylan?
Well, I hadn't rolled yet.
Okay, yeah, you have advantage.
I was waiting to see what happened with Robert.
If I may, Vinny,
yes.
When the other guy rolls, I want to cast Mending on the pie as it's going into his mouth for it to become whole again.
I feel like Mending is a touch spell. Yeah.
Yeah, you can touch it.
Wait, can he take parts of himself off?
Shoot it like Inspector Gadget.
No.
I was kind of thinking Iron Giant.
I got my highest was a 13. I had a 13 and a 4.
Oh dang. Okay. So this guy just barely beat you, the screen figure, and it's weird. It's like you notice that his like mask never comes down, but like he's shoveling the pie into his mouth so fast that you never see him like put his mask up. And the way that he's eating, he's not like trying to eat as fast as he can. He's keeping pace with you, and exactly when you stop, he takes like 2 more bites and he says, "I'm finished." At which point, he's declared the winner.
Buddy, I don't even know where your mouth is. And I was right beside you.
You don't need to worry about that. Just, you do you. He says to you.
I kind of want to know how to do you, because that was impressive.
No thanks, I'm not interested.
Hold on, let me roll persuasion.
That would be a
14.
a seduction check. Roll to seduce.
That was with my +6. I only rolled an 8.
So Pi, I will say, you get, or not Pi, Robert, you get 50 gold.
Noise.
Damn.
All right, next one down is going to be jousting. Only nobles are allowed to compete. You guys want to do this one?
I'm not a noble though.
None of us are noble.
So you
I don't
guys,
think any of us are noble.
You guys walk up to the sign-in stand, and this guy says, "Excuse me, but are you nobles?"
No, but I'm here to represent my local lord.
Nice.
I don't think so.
What are you
Robert of Turtles Inlet.
I've never heard of you.
Step on
I've
his
never
foot
heard of you,
and
so why
engage
don't
my
you get out of my
footspikes.
way?
I drop I drop 5 gold into his hand.
Pish posh.
I take the 5 gold back and I walk away.
I step on his foot and engage my foot spikes. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, that was an accident.
It's okay, but are you a noble, sir?
No.
Then you are not allowed in this competition.
I step on his foot and then I walk
Does
away.
anybody want to spend more than 5
He
gold?
expects it coming.
Does anybody want to spend more than 5?
I would do 10, but that's it.
Okay.
We'll drop 10 in his hand, see if that works.
Okay, thank you very much. And who are you? You are Sir.
I am Sir Robert of Turtles Inlet.
And he writes that
I'm
down.
not using my real name.
And you,
Wait,
sir.
damn it, I'm not using my real place.
And he looks at you, Anne.
Alright, is he asking my name?
Yes, sir.
N-word.
So what?
N-word, Michaelton.
He writes inward Michaelton. And Xardaar, are you competing?
Yes, Xardaar is the White Fang of Castle.
He believes you. He just believes you. Like, yes, you look very majestic. Go right ahead. All right, so the 3 of you guys are going to be up. And let's cut the bullshit and say you guys made it to the top 4, okay?
Okay.
Roll me all you guys roll me a d20 to see who is going to go up against this green boy.
Oh, Green Boy's in it.
Yes.
He's in everything.
18.
15.
14. Looks like it's Xardaar.
So who?
Or you.
Wait, the lowest was you, Dylan.
Sounds like you're going.
So Dylan's gonna go up.
I got a
against him.
14.
Yeah, didn't
Yeah.
Xardaar
Oh,
get
okay.
a 15? Yeah. All right, so this is gonna be a best
I got
2
an
out of
18.
3. Okay. This is gonna be best 2 out of 3. Okay. This is gonna be a strength. Okay. So you're gonna roll a d20, add your
Oh,
strength
fuck.
to it. All right.
Can he flip a goat?
Who's going first? Is it going to be?
It's
Is it going to be Ann and Xardaar, or is it?
Let's do me and
Or
you.
is it going to be me?
Yeah. So go ahead, roll a d20.
All right.
You guys line up.
15.
Oh, I got a nat 20. He
Bitch.
he blasts you off your horse. He's like,
That's an auto fail.
Didn't,
You're out.
and he says, "Didn't you learn at the pie eating contest? Come on."
What a douche.
All right, round 2.
I'm going to figure out your secret one day.
Shit.
All right. Nat 20, bitch.
Yeah,
Loaded dice, that's the secret.
I got real low on that one. You either way, you knock him off. What do you say to him?
I'm sorry. Who's the one who needed to learn a lesson? Bitch.
All right, let's do it. Round 3. And the crowd is like wild because the crowd has like seen this guy go before, and you like knocked him real good.
21.
Was it
You do it, man.
nice?
You knock him off. I got a 17.
All right, then no matter what, we're all three winning
Yeah.
something.
I hop off and I'm flexing and I'm like, oh yeah, who's your daddy? But on real speak, get on up, buddy. That was awesome.
He like, you can't see his facial expression, but like you get the feeling that he's genuinely shocked. Like, what the like? Did I lost to you?
Fucking nerd.
Okay. Okay, I guess I can respect that. All right. And then he walks away. All right, now it's Xardaar.
Did he at least give me a handshake?
He did.
I
he
tried
did.
to shake his hand.
He did give you a handshake, yes.
All right.
Now it's the 2 of you. So you guys, you know what to do. Best 2 out of 3. Roll d20.
I'm gonna lose. I am so gonna lose because this is a flat roll for me. I rolled a 6.
I won!
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 10.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so you guys go off, and you're like, "Oh man, we know each other," and I guess the nerves and Xardaar just like got the better of you.
Yeah, we both like barely graced each other, but it was enough to knock me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the crowd was like, this match sucks. The last one was so much better.
Yeah. All right, next one. 17.
10 again.
Nice. All right.
All right, 1-1.
This is all she wrote right here.
Wow. What are the
What
odds?
Is it 10 again?
Yeah.
Well, you win because I rolled a 7.
All right.
Like, I have a +2 to strength.
I have a +0, so it's really sad.
So Robert, you know that like, out of a 4, like the 2 losers should go against each other, but this green figure is a no-show, so you not Robert, Ann, you automatically get 3rd place.
Nice.
It's a no-show.
Brad.
Now it's Robert versus Xardaar.
Bring it, big boy.
Xardaar salutes with the lance.
Show off.
All right, give me them rolls.
Dirty 20.
I actually rolled a 10. 12.
Okay. All right, so 1 point to Robert.
All right. Ooh, a 5. That's not good.
Nat 20.
Ooh, you knock him real good this time.
Ow.
Sorry.
You are not, sir.
You can tell. My thoughts are genuine.
All right, 18.
15.
Ooh, Robert just made it. All right, so Robert, you make 100 gold. Xardaar, you make 50. and Anne, you make 25.
All right.
And there's a nice little podium for you guys to stand up on.
I'm like that guy in the meme where I'm like screaming, I'm shaking the thing, kissing the lady.
There's a podium, but Xardaar is still the tallest.
That's okay.
All right.
He looks at Robert and says, "I can be shorter."
Nah, it's cool. It's nice to be on eye level with you for a change.
All right, so the next one is bumper elephants, but it would really be the same thing as this. Do you guys want to do it or skip to the next one?
I'm gonna skip to the next.
All right, whack-a-knoll.
I mean, can we get the gold?
What was that?
Can we get the gold?
No.
Nah, let's just skip that one because some of these are kind of the same. So
What about whack-a-knoll? What's the check on that?
Let's just say we don't have enough time to do everything.
Yeah, whack-a-knoll would be dexterity.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'll give it a shot.
Pi, are you in?
Fuck no.
Okay.
I'm rolling flat.
So this one you're not.
I mean, same here, but
whack-a-knoll.
I also want to get onto Halfling Toss and Animal Crack. So.
Okay, we'll make.
Yeah, there's a couple that I want to try.
So whack-a-knoll is not going to be like a competition. You just roll. It's going to be roll your d20 plus your dex. Whoever has the highest is the winner.
All right.
Okay, so this one it's the three of you guys, and then you also see Green Boy again. And this time you also see about 3 or 4 other gray hooded figures participating. And you don't get the feeling, based on the body shape, you don't think it's the same one.
Okay.
Okay? All right, guys.
I'm gonna roll.
You got E20 plus dex.
all right, I got a 10, so I'm out.
I got a 10.
A 10?
I'm out.
Zardar got a nat 1 again.
Nice.
Yeah, this
I think we're all out.
He just drops the hammer.
yeah,
It's
this
because
is
White Fang isn't allowed next to it.
the 3 of you guys don't even crack the top 3 this time.
Yeah.
Pi, man, you should have. Pi, you want to get in on this real quick?
Sure.
All right.
I really hope I roll a 10.
Yeah, you got to break a 10.
Ooh, 7.
Nice.
So you guys just
This did not go up for any of us.
Yeah, none of you guys win anything. All right, next one is mud wrestling.
Nah.
Nah.
I mean, would that be another tournament style?
This one would be you're gonna add your athletics to it.
Nah.
Let's see. I got +5 to athletics. I'll do it.
I have
You'll
plus
do it?
5.
Okay, so you go to this one and you see the green hooded figure there, and he just like steps away. He's like he notices all the peasants, and he's like, "This isn't my scene," and he just walks off. So you wrestle. You have a big looking peasant guy in front of you, Robert. Okay, and this hasn't
Hey,
been
buddy.
like a tournament style. It's like you step in. And if you can beat the guy that's been there for a while, it's like King of the Hill. You're the winner. All right, so let's see if you can beat this
Okay.
guy. Add your athletics.
Dirty 20.
God, man, mine was almost a nat 20, but it hit the 8. Okay. So there's just like this big shirtless buff peasant-looking guy. How do you take him down in the mud?
Well, first off, I take off my armor and reveal my salty semen t-shirt.
It's like, what did I get into?
Right? So I go up to him, and when he goes to grab me, I just duck under it, knock his legs out from under him, grab his arms, and pin him.
All right, man, you get it. Because this one's not like a tournament style, and let's say that like a few other guys came up to like try and get you, but you're able to take them all down. And after a while, you're like, I gotta get going. There's other stuff to do. You're gonna win 50 gold.
Well, I thought Zardar wanted to go too.
Oh, did you, Xardaar?
Yeah, Xardaar was into it.
Okay, so a few peasants like cut in front of you, try to get at him. Now let's see the 2 of you guys go after each other. Add your athletics.
13.
Yeah, I beat him 19.
All right, so same
His
thing.
flat roll was better than my added roll.
All right, so
I take him down again, and I'm like, "Come on, big boy."
and people are like kind of impressed because he's like 7 feet tall and you're not.
And I'm 5.5 feet.
Yeah. You like
And he's got me by at least 150 pounds.
You use your like lower center of
He's
gravity.
too nimble.
All right, you win.
Dude, it works. It's a
gold.
valid strategy.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, next up is Halfling Toss.
Yes.
I thought swine wrangling was next.
Oh, wait, did I skip that one? Do you guys want to do Swine Wrangling? This one
No.
will be a dexterity.
Yes, because I would do it for real.
Xardaar will do it.
I would do it for real. So yes, I want to do this.
All right, I'll do it.
Xardaar will also talk to the pigs.
Are you doing it, Pi?
I mean, if everybody else is, yeah.
Okay, so this one we're going to add in our acrobatics. Okay?
Oof. All right.
All right.
Shouldn't it be animal handling?
It's the same for me either way.
So yeah, let's do that. You can either add your acrobatics or no. Okay, no, you're right. Let's add our animal handling to this one.
Nice. I can do that.
Oh,
Cool. That gives me +1.
Xardaar, what's your animal handling modifier?
damn. That takes me from a +9 to a +1.
I got a +3. I'm happy about it.
I had a serious chance of doing this before, but now I have no chance.
Can Xardaar talk to the pigs to
I think they're
a bit
so.
more susceptible to being caught by the party?
Ask if his name is Chris P. Bacon.
I think that there's so many people around, and like these pigs have been just kind of all over that they're not in like the listening mood right now.
Ooh, let's get me
They're
a
just a little
piggy.
too frightened.
Hooey.
All right, so let's get those animal handling checks.
Boom.
9.
A 7.
10.
24.
You don't even have to dive. You just scoop it up.
Yeah, so like as soon as
Like I just stand next to it, reach one hand under it, and I lift it high above my head.
so there's only like one pig that's like running around. Everyone's like chasing after it, and you see Xardaar just like sit crisscross applesauce and just say like, "Come here, buddy," and like the pig just jumps in his arms. All right, Xardaar, you get 50 gold. All right, we got
I have dinner.
Halfling Toss.
Yes.
All right, so you see a bunch of little guys, and they're like, all right, who's gonna throw me? And they're like eyeing you guys down, and they're like picking who's gonna throw them.
I is like really excited for this because he used to do this as a kid back in Dwarfside. And he's like, oh, I can't wait to fucking do it.
So this one's gonna be an
I'm excited for a halfling toss. Because
Yeah.
I'm
What does a child
type
Warforged
of
look like?
half-breed being tossed, and that half-breed being myself.
So this one will be an athletics check. Okay.
What does that look like? What does a child Warforged look like?
That's a good question. Like
I'm trying to think of something funny.
R2D2.
Shinier?
No.
I mean, have you seen the Robots movie?
Yes, he just gets new parts, and he gets put into a bigger chassis as he grows.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like a mouse droid, but I like the robots one more. Yo,
Alright.
I can't wait to introduce you guys to my grandpa Big Weld.
Alright, so athletics.
Yep, athletics.
This one's a garbage one for me too. 15.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm out.
Oh wait, I lied. It's a 19, not a 20.
24.
Oh, fuck you! Stop it!
Yeah, I'm out. I rolled a 7. With my +5.
All right. So what'll happen is, let me make a roll. Let me see if there's someone else in there. Okay, no, I don't. Do
I'm still covered in mud. I couldn't get a good grip on the
actually-
halfling.
The person has to get a nat 20.
You got a 7. You got a 19, right? Curtis?
Are you pointing to me? Yeah.
Okay. So in this case, the green hooded figure is there, and he uses one hand, and he just like lobs him. It doesn't seem as though he's like using his full strength, and he gets just behind yours. So we got Xardaar in first, Pi in second, and this green figure third. So Xardaar, you get 100 gold. Pi, you get 50 gold.
Nice.
All right, then we have honey ale drinking contest.
I'm doing that one too.
I'm in.
Yes.
Okay,
Xardaar is out.
this will be a fun one.
Let's get Crow.
This one is going to be a Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not good at those, but I'm in.
Can't win them all.
So you might get drunk on this one, which may affect the rest of your games.
Come back to it later.
Can White Fang do it?
You can. I don't think White Fang's gonna drink ale.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Force feed a wolf booze?
I'm not gonna do it right now. I don't want to risk some of the other.
This one at the end.
Constitution.
Okay, let's save that one for the end. All right, next
Yeah.
one will be archery
Yeah,
range.
we'll do this one.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm saving myself for the anvil crack up next.
Okay, so I know that.
Yeah, I'm going for that one too.
So I know both of you guys are proficient with your bows. So just go ahead and add your attack modifier.
Nice.
Okay. And the green hooded figure is there. You also see, like, the more and more you compete, and you see that there's a few more gray figures kind of swarming you guys the more and more you compete.
Okay.
All right, what'd you guys get?
25.
Let me see. I didn't do that well. I got 18.
All right, I got a 27.
Damn.
Oh!
What is his modifier?
That wasn't a nat 20 either.
Yeah, I would have had to roll a 19 to get that.
So Xardaar, he lets you like shoot first, and like before
He splits your arrow, Robin Hood style.
Yeah, that's what he does. So Xardaar, you'll get 50 gold, and let me just see if there's another competitor that beats you. It doesn't. All right, and you get 25 gold.
All right. I'm the king of 25 gold.
Good money here, though.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. Once I found out there was money involved, I'm like, sign me up.
All right,
Yeah.
the next one is anvil crack.
Yes.
And you know what? I'm gonna give Pi advantage on this one. Pi, are you? You're proficient with this. So here's
Yeah, but I was actually. Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say this one will be a strength based one. So add your strength, but Pi, I'll also let you add your strength plus your proficiency, which I think is +3.
Okay. I was actually just gonna use my channel divinity and reforge it into a cracked anvil.
Okay, do we even want to do this one then?
Well,
And I'm
let me
gonna
go
use my
first.
bare hands when I do it.
So the way this one works, it's
By
not
the
like
power of Marsden.
not everyone has an anvil. There's only one anvil, and it's like the first one to crack it wins.
Dibs.
So
Let me try first, just
You guys go first.
because
Yeah.
I know he will win. So I want to see if
okay,
because then he can walk up, repair it, and then re-break it.
yeah,
Exactly.
All right, so just strength.
yes. The DC for this one, it's a high one. I mean, it's an anvil. The DC is 25.
Yeah, there's no way I can get that.
Okay.
I can't even hit that. So unless you let me do athletics, I can't do it.
Let's
You would
lower it
have
to
to at
20
least
then.
be a saving.
Let's lower
Okay.
the DC to 20.
Can I cast Hunter's Mark on the anvil to get advantage?
I don't think that'll help. No.
Because I would do extra damage.
Yeah, I didn't do it. Don't worry about it.
I didn't do it.
All right. Do you want to use your channel divinity to just?
So Pi's gonna walk. He's gonna be like, "I step aside," and he's gonna take off his necklace of Morden. He's gonna place it in his hand and wrap it around like he's taping up his fists for a fight.
Badass.
He's gonna loosen up. He's just gonna fucking like swing down with all of his might, just going right into it, and he channels divinity, and his crack just goes all the way to the base as it falls apart.
Do you hit it with your fist?
Yeah, I just punch it.
It's like someone goes to hand you the hammer, and you're like, I don't need this.
Weak.
All right, you get 100 gold,
Fuck yeah!
and people are just
Put it back
I
together.
wanted to win, so
people are astonished, and like the crowd instantly clears out because some people are like, well, I guess I can't do it. So it's
I put my necklace back on, and I hand out necklaces to everyone who wants one. If you want to be able to do that, just follow Mard, and he'll lead you on the way.
Here's the thing: there's a ton of kids
I
here,
burn.
and they all swarm you.
So they're all like followers now.
Extreme
They're
Team
interested.
Bible.
Yeah.
I use my Extreme Teen Bible, bro.
They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go check.
So
it out
I
next
burn.
service day.
I burn one of my divine senses, and I detect that Morden helped him do that.
And you what?
I use Divine Sense to detect Morden intervening at the right moment.
I mean, yeah, a little bit.
I mean, I get 4 uses. What do I care?
Yeah.
You know those photos from the 80s where people would have like a picture of them and then another picture of them at like 30% opacity overlaid behind them?
Yeah.
That's basically what you see is Morden coming down with a hammer behind Pi.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, the next one is Hungry Hydra.
Hungry Hydra.
Guys, that one is
Hell yeah,
literally a fight. And I'll be honest, we can do it, but a Hydra is a pretty high CR.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. I don't think it's worth our time. Is it still just 100 gold?
It doesn't say I have to win.
Is it still 100 gold?
It just says I have to be the last person going.
It's just 100 gold. I'm not going to bother with that. That's going to take
How
way
many
too
people
long.
are in the ring?
Yeah, how many people are competing?
It's pretty empty.
I don't think.
Yeah, people are like, no thanks.
Yeah, Hydras are extremely powerful.
If there's no one in there, I'm not going to be the asshole.
No.
I mean, technically, you'd be the last one standing. It doesn't say you have to beat it. So if it's just you, then you win.
Good point.
Oh no, you have to fight it. Never mind.
Just run.
No, it says last one standing. It doesn't say.
Well, what if the Hydra's counted in that? Like, what if the Hydra could win the 100 gold?
Okay, so I
Each
walk up
bit
to
of
the
the Hydra
organizer.
can be a different contestant.
So I walk up to the organizer and I'm like, "Is the Hydra allowed to win the money?"
Of course it is. If it eats everyone, it gets the money.
Then,
How do you take the Hydra?
How do you have any takers for this challenge?
Not in 4 years.
Yeah,
So
I'm not
the
on board
Hydra
with
is
this.
starved, you're saying.
I think the
The
last
Hydra needs
winner
food.
we had, his name was Monty or something. I think I don't remember.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, I don't think it's
back up. Let's roll.
I'm not doing that. No. Morgan told me not to do that one.
Next one is Tug of War, and it's teams of 4.
Yeah, we're
Oh, for
doing
sure.
that.
Yeah, we're
Oh, yeah.
doing that.
We can all be on the same team. Of course we're doing that.
I mean,
Yeah.
he has spikes in it. He can't lose ground.
I know,
There
it's
you go.
great.
I should be in the back then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be the anchor.
Okay, here's what.
I just stand there
It goes pie, and then from tallest to shortest.
Here's what I want you guys to do, and I'll add this up. This is going to be an athletics check. Pi, you get to roll with advantage.
Yo, these boots are insane.
Yeah. I'm going to total up your number, and I'll roll 4 times and total them up with the modifier. And the highest of the 4 is
Yeah,
gonna
that
be
Hydra
the
has a CR of 8. I would not.
Now, is there any chance I could use acrobatics to, flourishly pull on this?
I don't think
How?
You're not doing a flip. You're just pulling.
I know, yeah. It doesn't work. But
Instead of letting him use acrobatics, you let me use medicine.
there we go. You're going to heal. You're going to heal it. You know what? I would rather stealth this rope. I just want to stealth it over.
I'll make sure we don't get rope burn.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
All
All right, so athletics.
Yep.
Seriously though, Xardaar has powerful builds. He counts as large, pulling your dragon.
I'll give you
That's true.
advantage then, because you do. That is a thing, because you're a giant kind. I'll give you advantage as well.
Being giants is fun.
All right.
16 for me.
Dirty 20.
Trash.
Yeah. 13.
That's with it. I got a 14.
Okay, so that's a total of 63.
Oh, man. We were 6
That's not
off.
bad.
That's not bad. Okay, let me see.
That's not great. It's not terrible. It's just not great.
That's like equivalent of a flat 16 from all of us. Roughly.
Which is fine. It's not great.
Oh, it's gonna come down to this roll.
Budget.
I got a 61.
Nice.
Oh man, that was a close one. All right, so it's you and it's a good mix of people, like some thick-looking guys and some like I'm just here to help out my friend, and you pull them right into the
Just my
mud,
parents' house.
and each of you get 50 gold.
Nice.
And as soon as they fall into the mud, Pi disengages its spikes and everybody else falls down.
All right, next one is chess.
Is this intelligence?
I don't have intelligence.
I mean, I'm kind of a smart boy, so I guess I'd be down. Yeah, I'll do it.
Fairly smart for how stupid.
I'm too dumb to know I'm dumb, so I'm doing it.
I mean,
Xardaar doesn't know a chess.
my character's book smart. He's not street smart. Well, that's not true. He's also somewhat street smart. He just doesn't have a lot of common sense.
All right. So, Robbie, for this one, which is higher, your intelligence or your intelligence saving throw?
My intelligence saving throw is higher because I'm proficient in it.
All right,
So it's a +7.
let's do that one. So first, you have a gray figure that you're playing against, and you see their face. They just look like a regular human to you, but like they're looking at you directly in the eye. They don't like they're moving. They know where they're moving their chess pieces, but it's not like they're thinking about it. Like they just move. Like they know what they're doing.
Okay.
All right. So give me that roll.
14 + 7 is 21.
Oh man, I rolled.
And who am I playing?
I rolled a dirty 20, so that was good.
Nice.
Oh shit, a D20. Hold on.
Well, you should have been paying attention to your board. He can't hear me, but you guys can. That's all that matters.
All right, and you're in there too, Robert. All right,
Robbie, can you like grab his hand and take his memory of his next move?
Robert, you just have like an older gentleman in front of you. Hey, Sonny.
Hey, buddy.
Hope we have some fun.
I hope so. I ain't much good at this game, but I try anything.
I think you got this, but let's see.
Vinny, can you S-whistle?
Can I what?
What'd you roll?
Can you S-whistle for the old man?
I can't do any
You
kind of
sure you got this? Finally, Sonny.
I got a 12. Nice.
Ready for some fun? I got some boxes down in the basement.
I couldn't hear Vinny because of that.
All right, guys. Just Robbie and Dylan, give me just a flat D20 roll. This is a luck check. You want
Just
just a luck.
I got a 4.
15.
Okay, Dylan, you're up against that green hooded figure again.
Nice.
Oh man, I'm screwed.
And he's
Yeah,
like,
you're gonna lose.
One.
it's like, why do I keep
Cast
getting
darkness on
matched
the
up with
chessboard.
you? I don't like.
I have a
seeing
question.
Your face
If I
this
cast-
much.
Okay, fine. And I cast darkness on the chessboard.
He says, I have a photographic memory. I can tell where things are, but whatever. This is fine.
Well, then you don't. Then you see my face all the time anyway. Why was you complaining about it?
Well, it's probably the best thing about this. I don't get to see you anymore.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
the thing is, he may have a photographic memory, but he can't tell where you're moving things.
That's fair.
Well, in this case, you would probably have to call your moves because then he wouldn't know where you're moving,
Yeah, wait. Can
or you wouldn't know where he's moving.
you
so
see in the darkness now, Dylan?
No. Yeah, I have devil sight. I can see in magical darkness.
Ooh, nice.
okay.
So what'd you get?
I mean, would the facilitators of the game allow it?
It
They're
doesn't
not
matter.
able
I
to
got a
see.
5. He whoops my ass.
You hear them yelling, and it's like the darkness bubble pops up, and they're like knight to b4, and then you hear Robert go queen to ef or whatever, and then it's like 20 seconds later, and you hear this figure go, "Okay, checkmate," and then you move, and you're like, "All right, checkmate again. I got you, dude. It's done."
You only checkmate once.
But
Yeah, you check and then you checkmate.
don't you get to move to like?
He has an intelligence of 8. He doesn't know that.
No, that's check.
Yeah, if you're in
You can move
check.
from checkmate is
Oh,
you've won.
okay.
Yeah, it's game over at checkmate.
Okay. See, I don't know these.
I feel like I should get to roll with advantage because you didn't know.
Yeah.
All right, so do I go up against him now?
Yes. Now it's.
I feel like that's
you two.
fair, so I'm going to do that anyway. And I got a 15 on the second roll. Will that beat him?
I won't. I got a 22.
When I sit down next to him, I'm gonna blow my kiss.
Disgusting.
You're welcome.
Oh, and I just missed darkness.
Oh shit! Yeah. 26.
Damn.
We tied.
Ah. Oh fuck!
We tied.
We got a stalemate.
Yeah.
Shit.
So like
That's awesome.
you're going back and forth, and he looks a little frustrated until he calms down. He's like,
That is a viable outcome in chess.
I know.
Yeah.
he's like, I really didn't think that you were that smart, but I guess I need to think a little bit higher of your group here.
Yeah, buddy. I
Wait.
think I'm just a farmer boy out in the middle of nowhere, and I beat your ass almost, but not really.
These people in the robes are working for the other people in the robes, and they put this whole thing on to get us out here to show off all of our skills and abilities, so they know what our strengths and weaknesses are.
Yeah, without a doubt, that's
We're
definitely
gonna
it.
throw the rest of these games.
Do I win any money? Do I split the prize money?
So the guy comes up. He's like, "Well, since there's a tie here, you guys will be splitting the money." And he goes, "I don't need your money. You can just give it to him." And
All right.
you get 100 gold. Robert, you get 25 gold.
Sweet.
All right. Next up is you guys already did Tabaxi's Reach. There's Rock Run, a foot race where both contestants drag a large boulder via a chain.
Oh no.
Sign me up.
Xardaar, man. Let go.
Bjorn would do it, but not Pi.
Let go.
Not pie. Okay. So this one's going to be a little interesting. Okay. This one you're going to roll a d20 and you're going to add your athletics and your acrobatics check too.
Oh, I'm in then.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
You're going to add both because it's
Nice.
strong enough to carry the chain, but it's also how fast you're running.
Okay.
So d20 plus your athletics plus your acrobatics.
Well, my acrobatics are 0, so just athletics. And I got a 15.
Oh damn.
I got a 16.
27.
I got a.
Damn!
I don't know who I rolled for. I guess a mysterious competitor because the green hooded figure is not there. You do see some more gray hooded figures surrounding you. And the one that seems to be called and out rolled a nat 1. So he goes to take off.
So he just busted his face.
Yeah, he goes to take off and he's not even able to drag the rock around. So 3, 2, 1. And 100 gold. Xardaar 50. Robert 25. Man, I'm making y'all rich.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Dude, I hope Saul's still in town because I want to go buy stuff now.
All right.
I don't have enough money to buy anything from him yet.
I didn't.
I could almost afford some of the good stuff.
Ooh, the rat battle.
Yes, the Sonnet battle. Do we have any
Nice.
competitors? Here's what I'll do. Okay, this one would be a performance check, but if you come up with a rhyme really quickly, I'll give you advantage.
Okay, I'm in. I already get +3 to performance, so.
Is anyone else in?
I have a -1 to performance, so no.
Xardaar and no. All right, so
No.
it's Robert and a portly looking fellow. Go ahead, Robert.
Blast us away with
Just-
golden pipes.
All I've got is he's portly looking. Like I don't have a
Um,
race, his face or anything.
He's got like really big cheeks and like big lips, a monobrow. He's got a little bit of acne. He smells really bad. He needs a haircut. He's got only a neck beard
Oh no.
and a lazy
Okay,
eye.
okay.
He looks like a crow.
Okay.
He looks like a
God.
crow magnon.
God damn. All right. Well, I take a look at you, son, and I don't know what to see because I see both of your eyes and ain't one looking at me.
He starts crying.
All right, I'm gonna count that as advantage. And I got a 19, so I think I did okay.
Oh man, I rolled okay. Yeah, you win. You two are the only two in the competition, and you because of this, you win 50 gold.
Okay.
Okay. I go over and I give him a hug, and I'm like, look, buddy, I ain't mean a word of it. I was just trying to.
I'm looking everywhere.
Like, look at me. I see you, and I feel you.
Next one is gonna be
And now
guess.
I let go, you start to stop it.
Guess the bull's weight.
I'll do it.
Be honest with me.
Xardaar's gonna do it.
Did any of you Google this?
No.
No?
No.
Wait, we have to actually guess?
Yeah, I
Should I?
Googled the weight of a bull.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't Googled it.
This will be.
I thought it was just gonna be a roll.
Nope, this is gonna be a straight up guess. We're doing Price is Right rules. Closest without going over.
Yes.
I'm going last.
Okay, I will do 1999.
Okay.
So almost 2,000 pounds, but not quite.
According to Dylan.
I'm gonna say 850.
Okay.
This is a full-grown bull, right?
Yes, a full-grown
Yep.
male bull.
Okay.
Stop Googling.
You are?
No, don't Google.
Oh, you.
Oh, I thought Robbie said I'm Googling.
No, I said don't stop Googling.
Oh, no, I just 850. There's no way a full-grown bull only weighs 850 pounds. That's why
I don't know. I'm fucking guessing.
Is Xardaar going?
I'm going last.
No,
I already said I'm going
it's
last.
called dibs.
Fine. 1137.
That's specific.
And are there any other, like, competitors?
Just make sure you don't go over. That's the main thing.
Yeah, there's a few other competitors, but they're kind of guessing all over. I'm not going to say their guesses because it might,
All right.
influence yours.
14.99, which I still think Dylan might be right, but 14.99.
The weight of a bull is 2,400 pounds.
All right. Nice.
I knew it was a lot. I thought it was going to be over a ton, but I didn't want to break that.
I'm closest without going over.
Yep.
So Dylan,
I wanted to do 850.
I was thinking you guys were going to go a little bit higher. I was like,
I was gonna play it safe, hoping that someone else guessed really high.
All right, Dylan.
I knew my guess was going to be ballpark-ish.
Yeah.
Wait, do I get the bull?
You do not get the bull.
Like Xardaar could ride it into battle. Damn it.
All right, we got 2 left. We got shoe toss.
3 left.
3 left, and then
Yeah, then we go
Wheel
back
of
to the
Fate,
drinking contest.
and then Gorgon riding.
And then we go back to drinking.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and that one as well. All right, so shoe toss. That one would be an acrobatics check.
I'm gonna do that one.
I'll do it just because.
I'll do it.
14.
19.
Ooh.
Okay, I typed 19.
I pressed the wrong button. Hang on.
Oh wait, no. I got 21. I'm sorry. I thought I was doing. Okay, yeah, I got 21.
Nice.
Natural
I did
20,
the wrong thing.
Nat 20.
but I have no modifier.
Nice.
But it's a nat 20. Like, you nail it. Perfect.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, but I still lost.
Yeah.
I'll say with the nat 20 is even without the modifier, it's able to overcome that.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you see there's a few people here, and they're all taking like a bunch of tries to try to get it in there. And he hits the box on his first try, second try right on in there, and you're waiting on everyone, and yours just flies straight in.
Swish.
Yeah. You get 100 gold.
100,000 gold? Awesome, thank you.
And you guys notice that you
He gets
haven't
all the
seen the green hooded figure, that competitor in a while. You haven't seen him.
Okay. Did I get second place?
For flavor.
This one is more like first one to get to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So in this case,
So
he
for
got
flavor,
it.
when I go up, and
Should I give you 25 gold anyway, Robbie, so you're still the king of 25 gold?
I mean, yeah.
So for flavor, when I go up to do mine, I'm like, all right, Kobe. And then when I miss, I go, Shaq.
Shaq. Aw. All right. Next one up is Wheel of Fate.
Yep,
Here's
doing that.
Here's how we'll do that one, guys. Each of you guys roll a d20, If you guys get the same number, that's fine. And then I'll hop on roll 20, and I'll roll a d20 there. And if I get the same number as one of you guys, that person wins.
So, since it's fate, I think that we should be able to have a buffer equivalent to our religion modifier.
I will take a plus or minus 2.
Hmm.
No, not a plus or minus, a buffer. So if you have a religion modifier of 2, then 2 one way or 2 the other way, you still win.
Yeah, plus or minus, like I said.
Okay, here's what I'll do. Instead of let's say Curtis rolls a 15, so he has.
I can't believe you're actually entertaining this. All right.
Yeah, I don't think it's good because then multiple of us could get it.
Here's what I'll do though. I'm okay with that. I will give you. It's like you're getting more than one entry. Instead of getting like 2 below and 2 up, you have to tell me if you want to go 2 up or 2 down.
Okay.
And you can only choose that number, or you can choose any number within your modifier. Like if I only want to go 1 up.
Here's what I'll do. Like if you say 15 and I roll a 15, you'll get 100 gold. If you have like a +2 and you go up and I roll like a 17, you won't win as much.
Let's just roll flat. Never mind. This is too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're having a lot of
I was
weird
really
rules.
saying it as a joke. I didn't actually mean it because I would have in total an 8-point buffer because I have a +4 to religion.
Is it weird that I have a +4 as well?
Why?
A little bit, yeah.
Because it's intelligence based.
Hey,
Mine
my
is
intelligence
because
is
I
8
like
and I have a +2, so
All right. So what'd you guys get?
13.
19.
18.
Oh, I got a 19 as well. Should me and Dylan reroll?
They said it's fine.
That's
Okay.
fine. I rolled a nat 1.
So nobody got it. Oh
So
well.
technically, on the wheel, 18 is closest,
Yeah, but it.
and it's within my range of my modifier.
No, we decided not to do that.
Nah, it's fine.
All right, and then we have
Gorgon riding.
which I haven't figured out how I would do that one. Actually, no. Okay, I know. That one would be an animal handling check.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try it.
I'll do it.
So whoever rolls the highest is the winner. Last one holding on is the winner.
Are we all riding the same organ?
I got a 17.
No.
I got a 4.
If you
I got
kill
an
the
18.
Gorgon, but you're still on it,
Spike souls.
I was considering casting blindness as well, actually, but it might just go nuts. I don't really know what a Gorgon is. I know what a Gorgon is, but not a Gorgan.
I think that's the Iron Bull.
Oh, okay.
Good question.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
I'm pretty sure it's an Iron Bull.
Because they're both
Like a mechanical bull.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Animal handling. Oh, if it's a robot, do I get a bonus?
Not in this case.
Yo, I think I'm good. I rolled pretty well.
If you want
Let's.
advantage, then you need to hack into its mainframe. So you're gonna have to do an intelligence check.
I can't do
Okay,
that.
so I googled Gorgan, and it is the capital city of the Golestan province of Iran.
You gotta type in D&D 5e after.
I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, you know, I see that now, but it's funnier this way.
All right, so what did you get?
I'm just-
Okay, yeah, some kind of Iron Bull.
What'd you get, Curtis?
7.
I was waiting for more. What did you get, Xardaar?
Hey, that's not a Gorgan. That's a Gorgon. I promise. If you type in Gorgan, it corrects to Gorgon.
Oh, yeah.
It tells you
It
that.
says Gorgon.
Gorgan is not a thing. I think there's a typo on the event list.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Typos.
Oh yeah.
Nope, we were riding in a city in Iran.
I've made a few
But-
of those.
Typos
I think-
are a thing in this campaign.
It definitely makes sense though, because it's a mechanical bull.
Because then also, a Gorgon in Greek mythology is what Medusa is.
Mhm.
So that's I thought we were going to be writing fucking Medusas.
That'd be entertaining.
Interesting. Can I turn to stone?
Wait. So Dylan, you rolled a 17, right?
Yep.
And Falcon, you rolled a
18.
Ooh, so you just... Actually, let me make a roll for this one as well. Okay. Falcon, you've made it. All the Gorgons, they know to go back to the starting position. It's been programmed into them. And as you guys make your way back, Falcon, you notice a female Firbolg step off. Firbolg. Step off. And she doesn't
Look, it's a lady you.
She doesn't notice
She knows
you,
now.
but she kind of walks away off to like some other event, some other stall. But Falcon, you win 100 gold.
Nice.
Last one, guys. Honey ale drinking contest.
Let's do it.
Let's get shit faced.
Okay.
That's what we're all here for.
Why not?
Yep.
All right.
It's gonna go.
It's going to be named Little Sebastian.
Oh, nice. Little Sebastian. They actually sang that during the.
Yeah, I should. As I'm searching it.
Nice.
And then, like, you hear a chorus from Mord in the background, or he's singing backup.
Yeah.
So the
Missed you.
screen recording ended prematurely for some reason, and and it counted down 3, 2, 1, and then Curtis said it's going to be named Lil Sebastian.
Oh, nice. So there's zero context there, but
So you mean it didn't record when Robbie sucked a ghost dick while you were gone?
No,
Son of a-
oh man,
no one will ever know.
You did it twice, didn't you?
yeah, I did because I was talking about how the episode of The Office where they go and put the billboards up and have penises drawn on all of them. I was doing what Andy was doing.
Oh man, what a shame. But I was gonna say, the dwarves around you, they do not respect you.
That's okay. I don't respect them either.
I only came here for free drink, bro.
So you guys have done everything.
Oh, look, we did almost everything else. Y'all ain't do nothing.
Oh, they did the halfway toss.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I beat them.
So let's see. So you guys did all that fun stuff there. So
Hey,
after all of these,
Yeah, I made some money.
after all of these events here, the green hooded figure, he's kind of standing in a crowd in the direction that you guys are walking, and he's like taking up like a lot of space. You know, he definitely seems like he's got like that alpha personality. And he's looking at you guys as you're approaching, and he's like, come here, waving his hands towards you.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
What you want, nerd?
I need to talk to you. I think...
I lean over to Pi and say, hey, distract him. I'm going to steal his memories.
I step on his foot to distract him and engage my...
I'm gonna do a sleight of hand for him to step his feet out of the way. He got a 27 to move his feet out of the way.
Should I roll to contest that? I don't have a bonus of
I
anything.
don't. Yeah, I don't think you can roll high enough. But
I feel like that would be an athletics check for you because you're just like stomping your foot.
I still can't. I have a +2.
Okay, yeah. So
Did he roll a nat 20?
no.
he's just a god among men.
He is more than a +7. Wow. Is this Moradin?
So he notices you like try to step your foot on him, and he just like swiftly moves him out of the way. He's like, no, none of that. Don't do that to me.
I'm sorry. I must have lost my footing there.
Yeah. I bet. So I noticed you guys out there, and you seem pretty talented.
We are.
I feel like I could actually use your help for a few things if you're actually interested.
Depends on the pay.
And what you need?
First off, like, who are you?
Well, why don't you guys?
Because if I
tell
call
me
you
your
Mr. Green,
names
I think you're
first?
going to get killed in the conservatory with the candles.
Yeah, I don't like that name. You know what? Let me tell you my name so that we avoid all these silly nicknames. Okay.
Mr. Oz.
No. Let's stop that right now. I'm Roust. I'm the leader of the Emerald Enclave here.
Oh. Notebook.
Boss? You know this big one, right?
Oh yeah,
I've been looking for you.
That's Xardaar. I know all about him. I've read your file. I know you're a level 1 initiate. Trust me, I know you. I've got some
I'm
of your
supposed to
letters.
become a level 2 after my last mission.
I think he just called
I
you.
was waiting for you.
I think he just called you a punk ass
He
bitch.
hands you a higher level whistle.
Yeah, I heard.
There you go.
Welcome to level 2.
I heard from the level ups, and they kind of put it on me to kind of take care of, your rise and lowerment in our organization. So I guess it's up to me how well you do. Weird,
Lowerment.
huh?
I mean, it sounds like you're trying to hold our buddy over a barrel here.
No.
Yeah, that sounds like a threat.
Well, either way, me and him are on the same side, and I've been gone for a few days. He could tell you about how strenuous our missions can be. I'm not always around. But how about tomorrow morning you guys stop by and can maybe have a little bit of a closer conversation? What do you think?
Where do we meet you?
Condition. I got one condition.
Yeah?
We all get access to your hot spring.
Yeah, I'll tell you where they are. You can make it there. It'll take a
Arson episode. Let's go.
But I think you.
I probably can't go in.
The what?
I said I probably can't go in.
It's got healing properties. It's fine.
Dude, you don't rust, I don't think. Do you?
I don't know. I'm really good about keeping myself clean.
I mean, you just polish and oil yourself, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't wear oil when you go into a hot spring.
No, this is when he's done.
Afterwards, yeah, he'll go in normal before, and then he'll put oil and stuff on afterwards. Spray some WD-40 on, it'll be good.
Yeah.
And if he can't get the top off the can of the WT-40, he can pull out a smaller can of WT-40.
And kill.
So, does that sound like a plan to you guys? I can see you in the morning.
Sure.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right, great. I'll see you there.
I got one question, though, before you go.
Yeah,
Before you
what's
go.
up? What?
How'd you eat the pie that fast? Because I was right there, and I didn't see your mouth at any point. But the pie kept disappearing. Did you even eat anything?
He has his the side of his face turned towards you as he's talking, and then he just turns his face towards you and he goes, "You just got to be super quick." I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm real fast.
Huh. All right.
I wish one of us had slow to just.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
He says, "This is how fast you got to be," and he hands you back your wallet.
See me running that rocking back.
And I feel like you should have noticed that.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't, so...
All right, well, you guys enjoy the rest of this holiday or whatever you guys want to do for it, whatever. I'll be at the Enclave. I'll see you then.
You know, he might not always be around, but I get the feeling he's always a dick.
And you hear him yell, "I heard you say that."
I hope you did, dick.
If we're done here, well, I guess that. No, we didn't have any other leads, did we? Never mind.
So you guys imagine
Yeah,
that?
Famior's reading.
Yeah, he's gonna need a few more days, or more, not a few more days, but just more time. The sun is setting; it's going down. What would you guys like to do for the rest of the night? It's starting to wind down.
Do you know when the shopkeep and them are going to be available for the magical items?
He said,
Yeah,
"Come by
good question.
tomorrow," because this is when the
Okay.
tax collector was in town.
Yeah.
You guys ran into.
I figured it might be tomorrow, but I wasn't sure. Okay, cool. I'm going to go...
Is the tax collector that dude with the mustache? Because we saw him get on a boat. And
Yeah, but he still has other envoys. He's not collecting tax from the entire city by himself.
okay.
You just kind of go into the main businesses, the big ones.
Okay.
All right.
Well, do you guys want to go back to the Salty Seaman?
I would like to. What?
Go ahead. I was saying, I think you were something else.
Well, no, I want to swing by the church. It doesn't have to be with everyone. I want to ask the guy at the Church of Mordred some questions.
You would know this because it's like a holiday that the churches are kind of unoccupied at the moment because everyone's kind of out in the streets. So you have a feeling that if you were to go up there to the north, that you wouldn't really find anybody. Like you think that people would still be kind of setting things apart down in the market area.
I thought it was going to be the opposite, but that's all right.
Well, it's like a holiday. Like everyone's out celebrating.
Yeah, you know what's open on Christmas? The church.
Well, Christmas Eve. Yeah, Christmas Eve. You should have been here last night. They had the whole, whatever this festival is, Eve service.
Yeah, the only thing that's open that isn't for festival reasons is Chinese food.
Yeah.
I don't eat bats.
Xardaar wants to know what Chinese.
Oh, boy.
Ask Pi to make it for you.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I was probably never had Chinese food. He wants to try that. I'll ask Monty if he can make some Chinese food for me at the Salty Seaman.
So you guys go over there.
Xardaar wants to look for the Firbolg woman.
Give me a.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
Give me a perception check.
And I'm going to help him look because, I'm trying to be a good wingman. I got a 19.
I got a 7.
All right. Robert, you saw her heading west from the market district, kind of towards the sea ward, towards the dock area.
I saw her. She was headed towards the docks, towards the wharf, towards the marina.
You imagine like in the
towards
direction...
the other synonyms for where you put boats.
Yes. You imagine towards the direction of the Salty Seaman.
Okay. I'll ask Monty if he knows anything about a lady Firbolg.
All right, so let's set the scene up real quick. So you guys go into the bar. You guys have your gift exchange. You give each other your gifts. Monty's super excited about the things that you guys got him. A ship in a bottle. He's like, "This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. How it's so big and the bottle opening's so small. How is this magic?"
Definitely.
Yes.
And he gets you guys a few round of drinks. And then, Anne, you notice that it's about the time that you told that one guy to meet you.
Yeah, so I'm going to slip away and head around back to wherever it was that we said we were going to meet.
You said behind the Salty Seaman.
Yep.
So it's good. There's a few alleys there. The sky is still kind of lit up, but you found like a little dark alley behind it. And you see this kind of short, squat, gray hooded figure, and he's got his back towards you until he hears some rustling as you approach him. And he turns around and he draws a dagger, and he says, "Who are you?"
I hold up my hands and say, "Not a threat. I'm just here to, enjoy the city life, the festivities. I was curious as to why you were looking into me. I figured you might want to meet."
I think I know who you are. Are you Ancalagon?
No, I'm Anward.
He puts the dagger away. He says, "Oh, I thought you were someone I knew once. Someone I hadn't seen in a long time." Well, never.
What's your name, friend?
Damn it! I should have written this down. Fuck.
That's a long name.
My name is Bevson.
Bevson. All right. Well, do I remember someone named Bevson?
You don't. He tells you, I had a son that I kind of walked out on a few years ago, and I hadn't seen him, but I heard he was in Waterdeep, and I don't know, I heard some figures, I heard some descriptions about him, and you kind of seem to match him. Give me a perception check.
All right.
Quick question. Is
Looks like the guy in
Well, no, I was gonna say is Anne shielding his thought.
Yeah, my default is I'm trying to always shield my thoughts if I can.
I feel like you guys are kind of like it's a
that sort of
party.
information should have broken your conscience.
Well, you guys are also like in there drinking, having fun. You've gotten like a little lucid with your alcohol that you hear thoughts in your head, but you can't discern it from the thoughts you hear outside.
Yeah, and I may not be like terribly close to you, so yeah.
What's his name? Dylan's character. His name I can't remember.
Robert?
22.
Robert?
Cooler looks at Pi and he goes like, "Are you my dad?"
So with that perception check, as he's like putting this dagger away, you notice that he's missing his pinky.
Oh, okay. I say, well, what business do you have with this Ancalagon?
Well, I just I want
You hear me think, Anna Paquin.
Anna Paquin? Anna Gomway?
Well, I just want to make
And another one bites the dust.
I want her to make up for some lost time. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf, correct some wrongs I did. But besides that, I see you out there in all those competitions. You look like you got some potential. And he hands you a note, and he says, "If you're interested in making some money, the Xardaar Guild is always looking for some talented young men like you."
Well, thank you. Though it surprises me that, you would invite me to that, considering, if you thought I was Anne, that his relationship with Xardaar.
How would you know that?
Dude.
Don't worry about it. Oh, I know. I knew that beforehand, but I'm curious.
He says, well, I know that Xanathar's got a thing out for him, and I don't want to recruit my son to join that. I mean, they'd kill him if they knew where he was. So I guess I'm just trying to find him before they do.
All right. Well, you gonna be around town much more?
I mean, it's a holiday. Yeah. I'm out about, and the Xanathar Guild is here, so I'm mostly underground, but I pop out every now and then. I love this bar. They have the best mozzarella sticks.
They do, that's for sure.
And
oh, man.
I heard mozzarella sticks inside the bar, and I ordered some.
And Lizard's Night. What a good night that is.
Oh, yeah. I gotta say, I do enjoy me a good lizard. They got another one coming up next week, right?
Yeah, Ladies' Night. It's all right, too, but,
Yeah. Hey, we got some similar tastes.
Yeah, All right, fella. Well, you take care.
All right. Hopefully, I'll see you again.
Yeah. Later.
And that feller's human, right?
He kind of looks like Danny DeVito.
Okay, yeah, he's got to be human. He can't be an elf.
He could be at home.
Yeah. And he is shorter than Anne.
Okay.
Yeah, he's shorter than Anne. All right, and Anne, as this is happening, he walks away.
You should offer him an egg in this trying time.
I'm the trash man. And you guys, the three of you guys are on the inside, and you're behind this bar. You suddenly hear an explosion go off in the direction of the town square. And it catches your attention. As you guys rush outside to see what's going on, you see smoke rising from a bright red flame off in the distance. What do you do?
I was going to go to bed, but...
Let's go check that out.
Is Anne's dad still nearby?
He's gone. You don't see him.
Oh, dang. I was going to, start running away and say, see you later, Dad.
Yeah, he disappeared too quickly.
Oh, well. Yeah, I'm going to take off running in that direction.
So you run to the front of the bar where you see the other three, and you guys look at each other and nod, and you're like, "All right, let's make our way down there." You guys make it. You guys make your way to the town, the market square where you guys were doing all these competitions. Shops and stands now lay broken and burning before you. Near the center of the marketplace square, you see two people wearing red robes with their hoods up, and they're chanting something. Before you can approach them and do anything, a rift suddenly opens up, and they stop chanting. They step into the
Xardaar
rift.
immediately
I dive into it.
His bow and fire.
There's a lot of rubble in between you, but let me finish this.
Xardaar is tall. If he can see them.
So I cast False Life while we're running.
Yeah. Well, let's see what's going on.
Well, you said it after I said they stepped into this rift, so
Yeah.
it probably went in the rift. We'll see. They step into the rift and then disappear. A few seconds later, you see a large, grotesque, and thorn-covered limbs come out of the rift before two large humanoids follow after them in red robes. They notice you and point their finger at you. And that's where we'll end.
I point back.
I point at myself like.
All right, and I know not all of you guys are on. Let me share my screen.
I've been waiting for it. I've had it up the whole night. It's just never worked.
That's weird.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, it's been working for me. I haven't had an issue.
Like,
I
can't
refreshed
even
too.
pull
I don't
it
know what the
out
problem is.
in a while.
I'm glad we never made it there. So, you saw these. There's you guys down there at the bottom.
Okay.
And you see these two red boys here, and a rift appeared behind them. And they stepped on through, and then they disappeared. And then these two boys stepped out.
Beefy boys.
All right. Question: How
Vinny, I
long
have
were
a-
we at the Salty Seaman before this happened?
Wait, you have a what?
You attune. Don't worry.
How long were we at the Salty Seaman before this?
About an hour or so.
Cool. I'm calling a short rest there because if all we're doing is chilling and drinking, that counts.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you can take a short rest for lunch, you can take a short rest.
A short rest.
Current location, library.
So
Vinny-
I will update this too. What's up?
I have a question about pocket dimensions.
Yes.
How long does it take to access them? Like how many
I have a
actions?
question about pocket. Do I have?
Well, you have to have a spell that can like access them, or like an item or an ability that lets you access a pocket dimension.
Yeah, I mean specifically Borden's Moving Workshop, as I've come to call it.
Oh, that one. Well, that one, it's not a spell. That would be the item. It doesn't take you any time to access them. You just like take it out, open it up, boom, it's there.
And I can shut the door while I'm in it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Xardaar has a question about questions. How do they work? And questions.
Questions about questions?
Yes.
I don't know what to
I have a
tell
question
you.
about pocket. How does Pi have pockets?
It's in my armor.
So, guys, I have this little
Okay.
front page here for whenever you are able to get on, what's it called? Roll20.
Roll20?
I'm keeping track of the NPCs and how they feel about you. You know, Jesper kind of hates you. So does Erdan. There's Shemesh as well. Saul, all these guys. You're mostly friendly. And I got your kill count. Anne's leading the pack. White Fang's not doing great, but that's okay. And
I mean, he hasn't attacked anything yet.
yeah. And I also have this is what I was doing with your objectives. So I have Pi, Xardaar, and Robert. And Robert's yours was like, just do the thing. So we can do some. Just gotta keep track of like what we want to do. So I'll like update
Okay.
as we go.
Yeah, I'll need to come up with a thing for Anne. Probably something along the lines of dealing with his issues with Xanathar.
Yeah.
Whether that's killing Xanathar or something.
Maybe choose the Xardaar.
Does
I'm a little worried.
killing griffins not count as a kill?
Does what? The Griffin?
Does that not count as a kill because it was calmed?
No,
Yeah, you didn't kill it. I mean, you got it out of the way, which is nice. But I'm talking about kills.
Yeah,
I
bloody
just kill Anne and then I want
death.
to
You gain all his kills.
Yeah.
You should count all the game kills Xardaar gets.
Oh fuck! Damn it! I forgot to do. Let me retcon one last thing. Okay. Whenever you guys stepped out of the library, on the trees surrounding the entrance to this thin space, they were just covered in ravens,
I wish I had known that at the time.
and they were all just cawing at Robert.
That's like huge. How did you forget that?
Right?
It's huge.
I wasn't able to print out my document, so I had to read it off from my computer. So I had to my bad.
I feel like the kill count's not a good thing. Like, there's a pretty decent chance that could come back to bite us, the higher our kill count.
Yeah, we're gonna run into some sort of Tonberry monster.
I was thinking that.
I'm just keeping track for fun.
A stat block for Tonberries.
Nice.
Oh, oops. I
Should we
should
have
have
a
done
killing
that.
wood counter?
Including the Tonberry King.
Okay, so if we saw a ton of ravens, able to communicate with Raquel while we were there.
Yes, I did have a whole interaction plan, but we can do it through message later.
Okay.
She just wanted to see check up on you. Where'd you go? I lost contact.
Okay, cool.
I've
'Cause
never lost
I rolled a
contact with
21
you.
to find her, so I think I should be all right.
Yeah, you found
Damn.
her. Basically,
Morton didn't give a shit.
yeah. She was just weird, it's you're holding someone's hand and then it disappears. Where'd they go? What?
So 2 weeks, she's been looking for me. She's like, "What the hell happened, dude?"
Pretty much, yep.
And you didn't even notice the ravens.
Right? And I'm like, "Hey, look, hey, Pi, guess what? My God loves me."
I step on his foot and engage my soul spike things.
Dexterity save.
Don't you have field?
Oh, right. Shield.
Step on his other foot and engage.
And guys, here's what
It's
we'll
cool. It
do.
lasts for a whole turn. I'm good.
Here's what we'll do next week.
To think I was going to let you check out my sweet portable workshop.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Actually,
So next week-
we were going to turn in. I was going to be like, "Hey, I think you might want to see this, Robert."
So what are we doing next week? What's planned this week?
We'll start off with the fight. And then we'll reconvene and see all the morning stuff we've been talking about, and then we'll hop on to the next part.
This will be
All
fun.
right.
I'll get to use my new Frostbrand and some Divine Smites.
And let me give you guys. Oh shit! I'll just give you guys my inspiration for the next arc. Have you guys seen the movie Annihilation?
No.
No.
Okay, good. Okay, cool.
Well, I'm going to watch it now.
I know what movie to watch.
Now I know what to Google.
I think it's free on Amazon Prime,
On
Okay.
Netflix, too.
and maybe
Bitch,
Hulu,
I
too.
read faster.
Oh, it's a book. Yeah. But I really want the visuals there too. All right.
All right.
Guys. Well, I'll message y'all. Y'all stay safe.
All right, sounds like a plan.
See y'all Sunday.
Peace.
Later, boys.
Later.